play with randoms and people I don't know, I do better because like if I play with my friends,
because
talking to them and everything else,
competing against each other. That's what makes it better. That's the reason why I play with niggas
right now.
Okay, go
ahead.
I
hate playing League of Legends by myself because it's just carrying a bunch of other people who don't know how to take towers and shit like that, play objectives. So
I play single player games to play by myself.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess to me, like I don't know, it don't bother me. Like I prefer playing solo.
It just depends on the game. Like it really depends.
It really depends on the
game.
Like
Call of Duty, I don't think I could play by myself now, yo.
No, you just don't think you can play.
Battlefield.
That's
games like
World War II is trash.
Battlefield, I can play by myself, no issues. Like
I think it's fun and trash at the same time. Like I don't know.
That's exactly what it is.
And chasing everybody, I'm like, yeah. And then like
fun
5 games
trash.
later,
I like that. The shit is fun trash. Shout out to Zeffy G. He donated before we even went live, yo. He said Christmas shopping had me broke last week. Thank you, bro.
That's fucked up.
Sorry, I accidentally made 4 streams. I didn't mean to, y'all. My bad.
They're probably waiting on the other 3.
Yeah,
right. All right.
Hopefully, people don't just be sitting in there. Hopefully, they made it over.
Let me see
to the working stream. Fortnite.
Jerry said, "What you think of?" Yeah.
I don't think because I ain't play that shit.
I think it's fun as hell.
I mean,
it's fun and kind of annoying at the
when
same
it's
time.
even. When teams are even, it's fun. When it's like
blah.
When it's like 30 versus 15.
It's pretty easy too, because it's like it's not hard to like. It's very hard to lose in that. Like, if you care about like winning a lot of games, that's the easiest mode to win a lot of games in.
Is it?
It is.
Yeah, I mean,
you're pretty much gonna win every game. You're either gonna win every game or you're gonna lose every other game. Like, like I've literally watched people do nothing and just get the dub, like just because they survive. I think it's fun though. It's cool, especially when you squaring people. Like when you actually running up on people, it's just fun. But like what Dub just said, like that whole, like we was playing yesterday and it was like 32 of us alive and only 9 of them. So it was like it's over with, bro. Like that's why like it's way funner when it's like 10v10 that y'all got to just square up.
You also got to play it kind of different though, because you can't, even if you running around with 4 people, you won't necessarily have the number advantage because you could just run into the other team, like 10 of the other teams.
Like the hardest part about the 50, even though I said it's a little easier, the harder part is getting good loot without your team grabbing it all. Like you can't even try to grab a package because you don't have 10 other people trying to grab it too.
Shout out to the mods and everybody in the stream. We are live.
The fuck?
Hold on.
Yo, you seen the pictures for your?
Hey Fernando, man, come on, man.
You seen
Fernando
right out, bro.
You seen the pictures for your new game, Jay?
What, Metal Gear? Please don't. You talking about Metal Gear?
Nah, Shinmu.
Oh, I ain't see it, man. That game, I don't believe in the game, man. That shit need to stay.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. We invested our money in it.
We as gamers know that there's games that were really good when they came out, but you know it ain't going to age well, and you know if it comes out after a long time of not being here, that this most likely not going to be the game that you told everybody it was. I think.
Did you put the 29 in?
Huh?
You paid? Did you pay to support it?
I absolutely paid. I was one of the people that added to that $2 million because I do want to play the game, but I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to hype the game up or nothing because I don't think it's going to be that good in most people's eyes anyway.
What are we talking about?
Shenmue 3.
Oh, yeah, Shenmue. If you go back and play Shenmue 1 and 2, some people would say some of the worst games.
I'm trying to tell you,
ever.
It was
badass when it first came out, man.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I like arm wrestling in that game. Leave me alone.
Yeah. That voice acting is trash too.
Yeah.
Yo, where you going?
Ricky,
wow,
come on, man.
This shit was ass. My bad. I'm playing Forza. Sorry.
Playing Forza.
Yeah, man. I gotta use the Xbox for something, man. I gotta give it like 10 minutes a day. Shit, 10 minutes playtime a day.
What's up with all the Xbox slander? Why you shouldn't have bought the damn console if you felt
$36.
like all that?
$36.
It wasn't $36. We already shut that down last week.
He bought it though just to complain about it. That's all he did.
Don't make no. That's like me, Nintendo Switch bad shit. I bought the console and then I like every day I gotta say something bad about the Switch. Man, you can't do that shit, man.
You buy Call of Duty every year.
No, I don't. I did bad last year.
Oh, exposed. 1 year.
But you bought 2 Black Ops 3 copies.
No, you see how you had to jump to the next thing all because you was wrong.
Well, did you buy it every year except for last year though?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So one exception don't justify it, nigga.
How many hours did you put in Advanced Warfare?
And you still complain about it.
About 4
But-
hours.
He made me buy the division
What
for
what,
PC.
what does that have
Okay.
to do with him Xbox bashing?
I don't know.
Xbox.
I was just trying to make his point better because he did it really well.
I think the difference is though, Ricky bought the Xbox specifically to complain about it.
Yeah,
I think
right.
that's what I think. Chase bought Call of Duty hoping it would be good, and it just was always ass. I don't know why he thought
he knew it was
This
ass.
nigga-
And how we gonna compare a console to
always
a
knew that shit was
$60
gonna be
game
that.
though? That's unreal.
No, I
only
actually
paid $36.
Right.
Hold on. I wanted the Xbox.
You paid more for your Call of Duty than he did for his Xbox.
Technically, Chase knew what he was getting himself into. He called it out during the reaction. He said, "Man, the maps."
I
And then
knew
he
it.
still bought it.
Every year.
Yeah.
I knew it, bro.
He called that shit out,
Yu Madara said 7 Nintendo Switches though, Ricky.
bro. That was
Hey,
an accident,
It could
bro.
happen to anybody. It
And then I got breached recently. Yeah, nah, I don't mess around with that no more. That's scary. He bought $380 worth of V-Bucks and COD points. I was
So guys,
could've bought
it's
stuff
going
to
to be
Switch.
a little bit of a kind of a chill show today. There's not a whole lot of news. We're going to cover some of the results from the Gaming Awards and the other stuff we have on screen. So we're just going to be chilling. We ain't going.
What about the PlayStation experience? AKA couch. Never mind. Forget it.
I don't know.
What did they show? What did they?
A whole live dev diary. That's what it was.
Yeah.
What did you say, Prof?
What's the best game on PlayStation right now? Is it Fortnite?
I don't know.
It might be Fortnite.
I don't know. Kofi told me to buy this. I literally went and bought it during the show.
Well, like not.
What
I'm
game?
Is
not
it
counting-
Persona?
Yeah.
It's probably Persona.
Yeah, I'm not counting that. I'm just
You
saying,
mean like out
what,
right now? Like
right? Like what most people are probably
it's
playing.
probably Fortnite.
Probably Fortnite.
Probably Fortnite.
Does Fortnite
Nah,
have more players than Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
For real, yo?
Yeah.
I never thought I'd see the day, bro.
But it's not even necessarily that Call of Duty don't even have a lot of players, but Fortnite got a ton of players.
I don't think Call of Duty has a lot of players.
I don't think so either. But like, it would be hard even if they did have a lot.
Now, are we including all the platforms, or are you talking about just one specific?
I'm gonna be real. I think Fortnite got
Even
more
if
than
it was
all
all-
them
even
niggas.
if it was all-
Yo, bro. Fortnite
I
got
think
more
PUBG and
players than.
Fortnite got more than all them niggas.
Yeah, Fortnite. Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad, but I think it's true.
Fortnite probably got more players than Call of Duty and Destiny combined.
And again, though,
Yeah,
Fortnite,
'cause Destiny's
Fortnite
on
is
sale,
also, Fortnite is also free, so it gets.
I'm glad y'all brought that up. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get the show started, man. It's GMG episode, goddamn 173. Thank everybody that showed up to the stream a little bit early. Appreciate y'all. GMG After Dark. I don't know, man, but first time, homie from the GI family, Ethos has
He's been on here
decided to come on to the show. Say what's up, Ethos.
Hold on, Ethos has been on here before.
Yeah,
He's been
this
on
could
here,
be-
dog.
You
I
what?
swear it's not the first time. I swear it's not the first
Alright,
time.
what's
I
the
think a couple
second
years
time?
ago, right?
He said, "Well, it's a second. Fuck it."
Damn, Ethos, you that unimportant that nigga didn't
Damn,
even remember, bro.
my bad. I forgot.
Disrespectful,
Hey, no, I
bro.
remember
Yeah,
the
yo.
episode now. I remember.
Nah, it's all
No,
good.
I remember what went
forgot
down
myself.
too. Good, bro.
It's all good. What up, everybody?
What's going on?
Like, chilling and shit.
So what we ain't gonna do is we're not gonna just let you sneak by without explaining this Destiny 2 love you've been out here showing though, bro.
Oh god.
Talk about
Oh
Man.
god.
it. Talk about it.
Come on.
I'm gonna plead the fifth on that.
Oh
Uh,
man.
I ain't
No.
I ain't got nothing to say. Point is, I'm ruining Prof's favorite franchise. That's my plan. So I said by 2020 he'll never want to play a Destiny game again. So.
Damn.
It's alright. I'm also never gonna play your game, nigga.
Damn.
Damn.
Wow.
He said that, but he gonna be
no.
wasting it.
That's a lie. Hold on. That's a lie because I'm definitely gonna get Ethos game when it comes out. People,
And he gonna slander it.
he can tell you more about it, and I'm gonna make a whole definite industry series, just like he used to do for Destiny. Reverse, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prof's setting me up for failure. So y'all lost that one.
It happens. People on the internet act like we can't change our opinions down the road, man.
No. He can't change it.
No, Prof said I'm not allowed to change my opinion.
He's not allowed.
Why
Have
not?
you seen the countless of videos he made slander
I
that
seen
game?
it. I seen
You
it.
didn't see it. Didn't see
I
it.
seen
I
that
think-
one.
I
Somebody
seen
had
it
a
for 3
crazy
years.
Conspiracy theory that like everyone was in the upside down because the sequel I like, and Prof hates it with a passion.
Yeah,
so we
and
clearly flip roles now.
you ruined my favorite series too. This is horrible.
All the people that actually like Destiny, that actually stuck with Destiny, are the people that don't like Destiny too.
I fucking hate this game. This game sucks.
Damn.
With Destiny 2?
I like Destiny.
I still like playing it, but I
don't
know
like Destiny. First of all, when the last time you touched Destiny 2?
That don't mean. Whoa.
Out of this combo.
Whoa. That's like me asking you the last time you played Bloodborne and you said you like Bloodborne.
First of all, I have played Bloodborne recently. Funny enough. But anyway, I got the point that you just tried to make. But
I mean,
other than you beat Destiny,
okay,
I haven't played no multiplayer that.
I haven't played it. 2K came out.
You say you really like it, or
I
you
said
just
I liked it. I said I liked
say
it.
You are entertained by Destiny.
I like the game.
No, you don't.
I want you to tell me how I don't like the game right now. Go ahead.
Don't like the game because you got Washington Iron Banner, Destiny 1. So you never touch Destiny 2 multiplayer again.
To be fair,
multiplayer with y'all.
Anybody who, in my opinion, anybody who like this Destiny don't truly like Destiny. Because this is not what Destiny is. That's what I say about it.
So wait, what is? Because all I know is about Iron Banner, about them switching that whole gimmick up. Is there more about?
They recycled exotics.
Oh no, that shit's trash.
I
agree with Prof on that.
Not only that, they locked the game behind a super paywall, which if my buddy from back in the day, Ethos, was here, he would have made a video on this talking about how
make a video about that.
Damn.
And they did that in Destiny 1 too. So they
but it's worse than this one.
This is
was it by accident that they
reboot your channel?
Maybe, but I doubt it was an accident. But they are like certain things, like because
they did that shit on purpose.
They probably did, but because they did that though, certain things like because of the faction rally, because that was behind the paywall too, they're not doing it until they fix it.
The whole game was a plan. Everything they've been doing has been a plan.
No, everything they've been doing has been nothing.
Yeah, they haven't.
No, well, what I mean is
doing everything
the whole XP thing, and then the most recent thing.
Like I said, they got comfortable with themselves. They felt themselves a little bit too much, and they released this bullshit that they called Destiny 2.
And then they kept firing people from the original Bungie, or people kept leaving. So,
I feel like this is an indie game. This ain't no Destiny game.
So has Destiny 1 went on sale this fast?
Hell no.
Yeah, because Destiny 2 is already on sale.
Hell no. Destiny 1 did not go to $25 Christmas time. Like
that shit, $25?
Yeah, it's $25, bro.
Wow.
Call of Duty ain't even $25, B.
Oh, wow.
I don't even think Grand Theft Auto is $25.
It's not.
Well, yeah, Grand Theft Auto, that's a whole nother.
And that shit been out longer.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, let's go ahead and finish the intros out. We're going to swing it over to King Dub, who has decided that he wanted to come on and talk about the Video Game Award, so he is here.
Yeah. What's up, people? King Dub, like Chase said. As you can see, I'm feeling a little bit professional now because I got this cool mic right here. You can come on my channel and hear this cool mic and work when I talk about... I'm not going to be talking about Destiny anymore. I'm going to be talking about stuff, though. So come to my channel, find that out, see me tweet about Destiny sucking on Twitter. And yeah, thank you.
Okay. Our big brother, Jay God, is back again.
What's up, everybody? It snowed in San Antonio a couple days ago. The whole city freaked out because we don't get snow over here.
It snowed in Texas? That's crazy.
Yeah, it snowed pretty good, too.
I heard y'all closed down schools for 1 inch.
Hey, dog, that snow stayed overnight to the next day. usually it'll melt and be gone within like 5 minutes now. But it stayed. It was pretty cool, something different. And anyways, let's talk.
He said 1 inches.
Not.
He definitely did say 1 inches.
Yeah, but for real, the whole city was shut down though for 1 to 2 inches of snow. For real though.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, we be getting foot.
Like the last time that happened, we had like 700 accidents that one day.
Oh, that's not nothing out of drive right there.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's horrible, bro.
Driving like it's not in snow on the ground and get you messed up.
Yeah. But it did it at nighttime, so it was pretty cool. Something different, like I said. But Other than that, man, let's talk games and let's get the show on the road.
Okay. Ricky, he's going to be out for early dismissal from class soon. Say what's up,
Damn.
Ricky. You're only going to be here.
What's going on? Well, yeah. Actually, I'm waiting for the phone call. So even if I'm here for probably a little bit longer, I'm just waiting for the call. But now, what's going on though, everybody? I'm glad to have Ethos here. I want to get more GI people. I know we were supposed to play out in games. How long now?
Yeah, I heard y'all been ducking us. It's understandable.
Y'all been under the table ducking because y'all be.
Yeah, we heard.
And I ain't scared of none of them niggas, boy.
Prof told us he ain't scared of us, but he told me that you was ducking us.
What up?
He said you went and bought a Xbone One because you want to try to.
Yeah, okay.
I paid $36, man.
Okay.
Look, nah, but
so much people pay to duck people.
Nah, stop, man. Nah, but make sure y'all check out Ethos channel, man, and check out Jake and check out Dub. Nah, they gotta check you out, man.
I'm on hiatus. Don't give them their expectations.
What is hiatus, man?
Follow me on Twitter.
Follow him on Twitter, man. Follow him on Twitter. Well, we out here, y'all. Let's keep it gaming, bro. We lit. Fuck, freezing here.
Prophecy, go.
Shout out to everybody that's in here showing love. Appreciate y'all. We love y'all bastards. As well as I'm launching a campaign because I've been getting bullied by these dudes. So if you like trying to raise $60K, you know what I'm saying? Maybe go to the Avengers, maybe the Black Panther screening. You know what I'm saying? Just hit me up. GoFundMe, baby.
He said they threw meat on his back. I'm like, it's not funny. That's not funny. I'm sorry. Let's just move on because people they're going to be talking about that. Let's talk about PUBG from the Xbox slanderer himself, Ricky. Go.
He stepped away.
He stepped away.
Yo,
He vanished.
He tried to get up out of here. When he get back, I need answers. All right, so let's skip that for a second. Let's talk about the Monster Hunter beta. Probably, I know you want to talk about that. So, go on ahead, bro.
Being very, very, very new to the franchise. I never played a Monster Hunter. I've seen them. You know what I'm saying? We used to go by a grading system back in the day when we was kids before King Dub was born. We'd look at the back of the disc to see if we wanted it. And I used to look at the back of the disc, you know, at these stores, and I was like, man, it was all right. But after being new to this franchise and playing it, as 4 players, oh my God. This is the Scalebound that we'll never get. This is the closest thing we're going to get to Scalebound, people. So you go ahead and get on this Monster Hunter. I got you, bro. Because it was amazing. Like I said, you got to learn combos. Like there's multiple different weapons. I think there was like a total of 13. I don't know if there's going to be more in the main game, but it was 13 in the beta. Every weapon has its own combo or move set. There's so many different things that you can wear. Like there's like cloaks you can wear that allow you to like fly. There's things that make it so you take no damage. There's things that make it so the monsters charge at you. To my knowledge, I can't really go in depth about this franchise because I don't know what else there is, but we were just going around killing monsters, bro. And in the beta, I think there was 6 monsters, but there was only 3 missions. There was only 3 that you had to actually kill for the story. But the game is fire, bro.
What weapon was you using? I feel like you used Bowen.
I was using the Razor. I think it was called the Razor Claw in the beginning. Then I switched to the bow. Then they got this sword that's a gun as well. So like you like do combos with triangle, then you switch the sword, and then it like turns into a gun. Like this shit is wild, bro. You also get like pets. I don't know if this is a concurrent thing in all these games, but you got like a pet that you got to name. The only thing I wish in the beta there was more customization. I don't know how in depth it goes, as well as like the invite system was so ass, which I'm told that it's not going to be like that when the main game comes out. But you had to type in a 12-digit PSN code just to invite.
Oh, they got the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, bro. It was like, and it was worse too because you got to do it exactly how it's read. So it'd be like capital Z Z Z Z lowercase W capital F like 115 lowercase z. Like it was wild. They was bugging on that one, but the shit was yo man. If you want a game that you and your friends can play and y'all could just go around just hunting monsters and killing monsters, mind you, each monster that we faced had its own abilities, own damage. Everybody was different. Like there was no monster that we fought that felt exactly the same. The hardest monster was this big ass flying dragon. Like that, we couldn't beat that nigga at the last second, but tis what it is. But that game is definitely really fun. And I'm advocating it based off the hours that I put into it. It comes out next month?
Comes out January 26th.
Yeah, go ahead and cop that because that game it might be a must.
All the consoles, but the Switch is getting it though.
Which
Yeah,
I think Switch.
I think Switch is getting their own version.
Yeah, they have a Monster Hunter on there right now. I was playing the demo for that because I love this one so much. So it's on the Switch now. I don't know if it's the full game is on the Switch, but the demo.
I think it's on the Switch in Japan.
Really?
I think.
Oh shit! I didn't put that much time into it though. Like I didn't. Even, is it still up?
Nope.
Nah,
It ended on the 12th.
Yeah, I didn't even put
fun.
that much time in because I was playing. Like I said, I've been playing Rainbow. So as soon as I got on it, I got right off with Chef and Sid, and I just got right on Rainbow, bro.
yeah, like that game is like really fun. Like I said, I feel like it's a scale bound that we'll never get. So.
Oh, you know what? You're right. That's what I was gonna say. Wasn't that like the scale bound? Yeah.
You gotta be careful saying that, man. The Xbox Mafia come in here and take you up.
I don't give a fuck about
Man, they worried about Crackdown. Man.
Of course they gonna come in here talk
I never
about.
heard about that game either.
They don't got no games to play. They got it something.
Better sit there and play PUBG and be happy.
They got PUBG. Matter of fact, since we talk about PUBG, Ricky, you went on a break and you messed up my whole first transition. So now that you're back, talk about your PUBG. I'm now calling you the Xbox Slanderer. That is one of the names I have.
Nice name.
Slanderer, man.
You are.
I'm a realist. I'm telling you the truth when I speak.
That might be true too, but go ahead and talk about PUBG though. Go ahead, bro.
So
compare it to the PC version at some point too, if you can.
All right. So PUBG on the Xbox One X. I'm gonna make it very clear on the X.
Scorpio.
Is unoptimized on Scorpio X. That game on that console is still very unoptimized on duos and on squads. When I play solos, it's running at 30 frames. I can see the dips. It dips all the time. I know they warn you like in the front of the screen. It tells you, listen, this game is unfinished. So we're going to be developing this game as we progress throughout the cycle. And it's in the preview program, or not the preview program. The game is, I think, what do they call it now? The Insider Hub, whatever. So it's in the Insider Hub and game preview. I'm having fun playing this game. It looks good when the textures load. But a lot of the time, like the games, I'm being for real, man. Don't make me lose thought.
Sorry.
But the game, like, it has a lot of like texture issues when it doesn't load up. People falling through the floor. Sometimes the lobbies don't load you in. There's a lot of issues with this game. I mean, for $29, I don't think anyone should buy this. I took a gamble. I game shared with one of my boys, so we paid like 15 each. Even for 15, I don't even suggest. They should have made this a free trial, like free. So just for people to try out and just have you play like at least one or two modes. As far as it compared to the PC version, because I have put in like 60 hours on the PC version, it's still, even though the PC version, like it's a little bit unoptimized on one of the servers, because I know the test server plays better, it is still running worse than those versions of the game. And for the people playing on the base Xbox version, I just feel bad for you. It's almost like looking at you playing on Sega. Like the shit is fucked up.
Sega didn't have that bad frame rates.
Sega didn't have them good graphics though. And that game looked like Play-Doh on the base brick Xbox. Like this game is messed up because the Xbox One X is hell, and people are blaming the X. They're saying that the X can't run it. It's not that. It's the fact that the developers or the studio, whoever, is holding back on pushing the limits on the X because of the fact of the base Xbox and the Xbox One S version. They wanted to make it kind of like even out for all of them. So that's why we're limited. We're not able to try out its full potential. Even though it was going to stay at 30, it probably wouldn't have hit 60 anyways, or it would have probably been dipping. But this is poor, like right here. So I don't even suggest anyone spend money on it. Like, do not buy this until the game officially works, because they ported this joint over and it is unoptimized as fuck. That's all I got to say.
Let me ask you, what are the modes? Do they have first person mode in there?
They don't have they don't have first person. They got the original modes that came with the game when they first launched, before the first person modes and all that all came out. So they got squads, duos.
They don't got first person
mode,
but you got
vaulting, but no first person.
So
what?
All right, look, I played PUBG on the PC the other day. So you're talking about, because I could press RB and I go into first person mode. You're talking about
there's an actual full mode.
Yeah, no, they don't have that. No.
That's crazy that y'all got vaulting but not first person mode.
No, they don't have any of that.
How does it play as far as like, can you Because like PC, you can choose where you want to go. Like you can choose like servers. Is it like that on Xbox as well?
You could go to U.S. North America. You could go to Europe and Asia.
Okay, I was just wondering if
you could choose your servers. You can invite friends. Similar format. I mean, I guess they still don't have everything the same thing as PC. Game, believe it or not, on the X version, the graphics of the game, when the textures and everything load up, it looks really good. And when you're playing solos, you can actually, it's playable. But once you get into squads and once you start, shoot your gun and you see what I'm talking about. Shoot that shit. You're gonna see them dicks.
How is
what happens when we get into firefights and shit like that? Like, it's aiming good. I mean,
in some cases, you have good gameplay. When you go up against somebody, it's not all the time, but if you encounter one of them servers where everybody's just lagging as you're running, all of a sudden it looks like you just reset back where you just started and you start running again, it's all over from there. You may as well just back out.
Is the aim, like, do they have auto aim in there? Or
no auto aim. Nah, it's all free aim. Like you have to no.
So how does that feel playing on like the Xbox, being able to free aim?
I was complaining at first because that was the problem I was having with PC, and I realized like, I got to get used to free aiming. All that auto aim and that shit helping you out is BS. So I'm getting used to it. I know a lot of people are like, oh look, it's pretty good. It is actually good. It's not bad at all because you have to get used to the free aim. That's really how people should be playing. But I don't think it's bad. It's really just
you can do that like a lot of like I turned that off like with like Battlefield and like Call of Duty back in the day. Like I tried to get better with free aim.
I was like complaining with a controller. I feel like it's trash.
It looks like it sways, right? It's like almost like it sways left and right because like I had to get used to that. I was over here complaining for the longest, but then I'm like, wait, dude, I got to get used to shit like this. I don't even know why I'm complaining. I'm getting used to it though.
You just don't have the range of motion with a joystick as you do with a mouse. So exactly. Like it's just not even a point in trying to free aim, in my opinion. Yeah, that's just how I feel about it.
But if you're thinking about spending that $29, man, I think you should hold back, wait, because they're coming out with an update. I don't know if that's gonna fix the problems. But just give it a second. I know day one I started up the stream that night. I didn't start playing until an hour and a half later, so I had to pull some shit and try to entertain y'all doing some goofy shit.
Have there been any conversations or any info about like when the game is going to be considered a finish?
They're saying next year, and this is what people, I think, like a lot of these Xbox fans don't want to admit to it. Once the game gets out of its preview mode and all that, I think that's when they're going to announce the whole PS4 version because they were in talks with Sony about this. But that the whole deal was that Microsoft got them to make it exclusive only for the duration period of its being in its development cycle and preview mode and in the Insider Hub and shit. So once that's over, it's supposed to be next year. Once that happens, then we might hear an initial release for the PS4, like a date or an announcement. So,
okay. So can I say something on it? Even though I haven't played it, but this is based off what I've been reading and stuff like that. So the servers are being ran on Azure server, which are from Microsoft. So I know Microsoft was trying to sell these servers earlier, and I guess from this game having some issues. Yes, it's preview. I get it though, but the fact that they have an issue with the server is kind of like a bad look from Microsoft, I would imagine, right?
Yeah. Well, it looks bad. It looks horribly bad on Microsoft, but the reason why I don't look at it like that is because this was happening on PC too. Like the same issues that are happening here is the same thing. So I don't know. I maybe it's wrong to say this. I was blaming it on the company Bluehole. I think that's what they're called, Bluehole. Yeah. And the fact that the company's based out of Korea. I don't know if the servers has anything to do with it. I don't know. I'm just going off of that. I just feel like that's maybe a problem. Xbox could try whatever it is, but remember the game is still coming from that company and that studio, so it's still gonna have its issues. It's the same exact issues PC's going through. Now, worse. Now,
some people might not be aware of, but Microsoft had sent some of their devs over there to try to help out with development of the game, and the fact that to me, because I blame Microsoft just as equally as you can say it's Bluehole's fault, because Microsoft put a lot of marketing behind this game, advertising it, talking about it during E3 on Twitter, they're mentioning it, things like that, and the game came out in this state, saying the game's in preview is kind of like, in some ways, not much of an excuse to me, at least, because like you put so much marketing behind it, saying, "Oh, we're getting the game first, and then when it comes out, we see some of these issues with performance. It's not really up to par. Go ahead.
No. What were we gonna say to that? What were we gonna say?
Like to me, the game wasn't. They knew the game was in the position that is in before it came into preview program. That's what I felt, because when Gears of War 4 came out, the alpha came out, the textures weren't all there, and they said, this is just some models we threw together, but the game ran a whole lot smoother.
I remember that the game blurry as hell. I remember,
yeah.
And then it came out. It actually
the alpha came out last year, early, right? It was like early last year or something like that, and then the game came out like 6 months later. So I mean, Microsoft, they know the conditions of games before they release them. So I don't know why they went ahead and just released this game in the condition it is in.
All right, so the only thing I have to say to that is, I think Steam had this first. It's like this preview or insider access, whatever, to play certain games, right?
Yeah.
That's basically what the Insider Hub is for, the game preview. So they tell you that when you endorse money, or when you when you pledge money to this type of program, to a game, they put it in font, like you should know that the game will most likely be unoptimized and you're taking part in this game while it's still in development. So it's not like they throw you in here and they just told you guys, hey, look, this is in a preview program. I don't agree that for an Insider Hub game preview that they charged you $29.99, because Minecraft and all those other games I took part in, excuse me, those games I took part in, they didn't charge me for it. We Happy Few, it ended up being free for me in the Insider Hub and several other games. So it's kind of funny that this game, I agree. That happened with that game. Shit crazy. But the fact that they charge you $29 makes it more of an issue. But the game preview program, the Insider Hub, all that is basically for us to really take part in some of these games and really give back feedback, because the game is still unfinished. Same thing with what's that game that I think Prophecy just mentioned? Damn, Ark Survive. Yeah, Ark. So that game Ark, that game was in that Insider program too. But if it had bugs, we all knew what was going to happen, because that's what's the program for. But I don't really fault them for that.
But Microsoft didn't advertise Ark nowhere near as much as they did PUBG though.
That's
So that's what I'm saying. Microsoft, they knew the condition of the game, but yet they went ahead and threw all this money to market it because it's positioned in the gaming world right now.
Well, and because they needed something to sell their console.
No. So this is what I believe. This is like my theory. This is what I believe happened, because once they realized that Fortnite was popping, blowing up, and it came out. Remember that whole situation where supposedly a lawsuit or whatever, they were upset that the game dropped on consoles. All of a sudden, PUBG devs, they were in talks with Sony. So now what happened is all that marketing was to help out. There was no saying that this game was going to drop this year anyways until that situation occurred. So when that happened, we started to see that Microsoft now was like, yo, we need to get this product out ASAP. So they decided to try to get some exclusivity rights and getting it into the preview program. And that's why it was rushed in that case. Anything else, I don't necessarily agree with. That's why I'm like, I agree with you. They put so much marketing behind it, and then they put out this kind of product. But to me, I felt like it was so rushed last minute because of the fact that what happened with the success of Fortnite, how random that came. They wanted to be like, oh, shit. And they decided to talk to Sony. We need to get this game out here on our console before anything happens.
Didn't they get those rights during E3, though?
Yeah, that was like in May, right? Or June?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And the rush of it.
Was Fortnite even the console? Fortnite wasn't even a thought at that point, though, was it?
Exactly. No, exactly. But remember, when Fortnite dropped Battle Royale, that it became extremely popular. Yeah. A little bit after, you don't remember reading articles that all of a sudden the PUBG devs at Bluehole and everything was in talks with Sony or something like that?
Not really. I didn't.
Yeah, that was during that same time period.
Let me ask you a question, Ricky.
Yeah.
You sound a little surprised about the condition of the game.
Surprised?
A little bit. Like, what did you really expect from PUBG?
I didn't expect nothing. I knew this shit was gonna be bugged out. I knew this shit was gonna be crazy. What I didn't know was how unoptimized it was gonna be in terms of me getting it to like to 10 frames a second games. Like that's that's crazy. Yeah. I'm not really. To be honest with you, I was just answering to Jay Guy's question because they put in so much marketing to this. What I feel what happened was for them to allow this type of product to be so unoptimized and put out in their store, they made it a whole Insider Hub thing, game preview program. That's what's basically keeping it on the safe page because they're like, oh, Well, it's not like we put this on the regular Microsoft store. This is part of our Insider Hub program. So, and anyone who knows the Insider Hub program and all that stuff allows these games to be in development, and we're supposed to know that.
Like but that other game with the pirates, that's trash.
Sea of Thieves.
I knew what it was called. I just didn't want to say the name.
I know. But I got one more thing. Two things actually. So I know you mentioned about the game is possibly being held back because of the X1, but the thing is that I can't totally agree with that because the CPU is the same as they have in the vanilla version of the Xbox, and the CPU can only do so much. You can only overclock it, to its threshold. So the game is CPU bound. Granted, on the console, you can't see what's going on in the background, meaning you don't know how many cores is being used in the game, as opposed to you can do on the PC. On PC, the game's not even optimized well even there. So maybe the developer needs to, get some better programmers maybe to help optimize the game per core of the CPU. But in a console sense, you're being held back from lack of power, I think, and when it comes to that,
well, So I get what you're saying, and to a certain extent, I agree with you. Like, regardless, at the end of the day, like even if when Brendan Green said, "Listen, this game solid 1080 60 whatever," I was like, "Oh shit!" I was shocked he said that. He came out bold as fuck. Oh, 1080p 60. He was the one who said that. Yeah. All of a sudden, people with their pitchforks got at him. The next day, they said the game is running 30. So if he was so positive and that showed that the game was running 60, I can only assume that the Xbox One is held back because of the vanilla Xbox and Xbox One S. Because even though what you said, to your point, CPU is a bit, the same as the other ones, the Xbox One X is still far more superior to the point where they can compromise in different parts of what the Xbox can do. But as far as when he made that statement, I only assume now, the Xbox One, the regular version, yes, is so shit compared to the X that, now we're limited. The Xbox One is now limited. Well, the X version is now limited to at least running this at a more steady frame rate, at least not a solid 30, because this game is not a cat 30.
20. But like also
10.
Also, to complete this, why won't they use the power of the cloud to help, with processing?
Lord Jesus.
I mean, you trolling, dog. Like,
they said the power of the cloud, this, that, and the third. I mean,
that is a good point, though. Like, if the game is running so trash.
And also, to close out, what I gotta say, they are issuing refunds for those that are not happy with the performance of the game on the console. So
that's good.
Yeah, they offer like 1 or 2 refunds a year, I think, because I got a refund on another game that I had purchased by accident. Yeah. So, they offer refunds for people who are not comfortable with their purchase. They don't hold you back at all either. Like you just let them know. I lie to them. Even if they tell us that we can get a refund, I still lie. I'll be like, "Yo, man, this was an accident," and they just gave me my money back. But no, for the most part, you're right. I think this game, like them labeling it as game preview, is so slick because they knew this shit was too unoptimized, yo.
Ricky low-key exposed himself.
I know.
Exposed how? Yo,
y'all know me, man.
They selling Fortnite They selling Fortnite and PUBG at GameStop. The games ain't even done. How? Like, what the fuck is happening?
No, Fortnite isn't Fortnite.
Fortnite is done.
Yeah, Fortnite is done.
The regular game is not in early access anymore because they had the Founders Edition and all of that shit.
Yeah, they released. Yeah. I think they released that a while ago. Okay, or not maybe a couple of months ago.
No, but here's the kicker though. PUBG, they're selling it in retail stores. The shit got no discount.
It's only a digital code. My boy caught me. He's the most casual gamer ever. He said, I went to GameStop. I was like, what you mean you went to GameStop? He said they sell. They just gave me a box. There's no game in here. It's
a box but they do that with early access games though.
They sell them at GameStop?
Yeah, that's the only early access game I've seen.
They had Ark in there and they had We Happy Few in there.
What's that?
I guess you got to be have a certain popularity. They had that other game?
Yeah, I seen We Happy Few in there.
Damn, that's crazy. It's kind of messed up though that Xbox is like beta testing the console version of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds for PlayStation now. I'd be kind of mad if I was an Xbox fan.
Somebody got to do it.
It's good and bad though. It's a really good thing, but it's also fucked up.
He said that with a smile, like he's not playing either.
Okay. Yeah, it's good and bad, man. All right, it's good and bad.
Let's move on. Before I move on, I want to acknowledge the people that donated. I didn't forget about y'all. Zeffy G, All right, Red George. Thank you, bro. Cheetah Lee said, did y'all hear about Destiny re-releasing content people already paid for?
What?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the mistake that came out, or am I wrong? Like that was
What?
an accident that thing came out, that it leaked, and then all of a sudden they try to retract from it. I don't know.
I don't even know
what.
I don't even know what game y'all talking about.
Yo, that was supposed to be like, yo, my chin right there.
I don't know what you talking. Yo, stop bringing up my past.
Yo, that was the
DJ
shit.
Felton said he donated. He said Chase say original 2K. Like I ain't gonna sit here and play this with 2 minutes in the recording.
I gotta get 2K, man. Yo, you want some other shit, man?
Coop Jones said 10 Green still in here. Hey, thank you.
Shout out, man. Shout out.
Almighty Low, first time being out for the podcast in 2 months. Hey, thank you for coming through. And then Raise Money said I got to study for a test, but screw it, GMG is live. Thank y'all for y'all donations. If y'all in here, can y'all do me a favor? Like the stream for us. We're trying to get to that 1,000. We almost got it last week, but we ain't quite hit it. So let's see if we can hit that 1,000 this week. Thank you. Now, perhaps you got rumors?
Hey, yo, that comment said Xbox has been beta testing for PS4 releases this whole gen. Oh my god, that is hilarious.
That's kind of true.
That it's beyond true. That's what makes it
That's
more
funny.
hilarious. Like Ark played way better on PS4 than it did on Xbox.
I need to get a pro Xbox dude in here so he could tell Ricky about himself and then tell King Dab he ain't welcome over here.
Yo, but be honest with you. Aside from my trolling, what do I normally say that's kind of like messed up? Like, I don't think I say anything wrong about Xbox, man.
I feel like
Man,
you be waiting for the perfect opportunity.
Because it's
for
so
some
easy
Xbox
to attack
slander.
them. It's like
I
certain
know.
individuals. So
Yeah.
easy to attack them.
And
I'm open.
I always talk shit about Xbox because I was originally an Xbox fan. It was originally my favorite console.
That's usually how shit works. You usually talk shit on that you was a fan of. That's usually how it goes. All right. Let's talk about the Game Awards. That's pretty much what we're going to talk about. Actually, I'm
Hold on,
sorry.
I got
some
some.
I have the rumors.
We got that. And then we'll do the shit.
It's a rumor.
Yeah, I'll do some. We're gonna start off with some TV shows first. Punisher renewed season 2. The new Witcher TV show that's coming to Netflix is directed by the same person that did Marvel's Daredevil and the Defenders. So if that's any indication, that's good. It's gonna be fire.
It's a TV show and not like
Yeah,
a animation thing.
Yeah, it's a TV series.
Okay.
Whoa.
As far as video games, we got Bad Company 3 to be the next game that EA is going to ruin.
Right?
Oh, you
That's
said rumor?
hilarious. He said that so slick too. I was just
I
going.
thought you said rumored. I'm like, they're ruined.
We got a rumor that Bandai Namco, I love you guys, but I hate y'all for not giving me this Naruto beta, is developing Metroid Prime 4. And
What?
there's going to be a trailer for it next month.
Really?
Bandai Namco is making Metroid Prime 4. And there's going to be a trailer next month.
So Nintendo is not doing it? Wow.
What?
Rumors.
Okay. My bad.
This isn't a rumor. This is a fact. Life is Strange is coming to mobile. So if you never played Life is Strange, get to hop it on mobile. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
For the Bad Company 3 guys, don't buy it day one. Just wait about a week and find out what happens with the game.
Only
EA
a week?
access, man.
Yeah,
EA access.
wait about a week or two because you saw what happened with Battlefront 2 and Battlefield 1. Don't know what EA has been on some fuck shit lately, so I'll say just be patient. Even though Bad Company 2 is one of my favorites, I still gotta be patient. I can't jump on the grenade so quick.
And I kind of trust that Bandai Namco rumor because that wouldn't be the first Nintendo game they made. They made the last Smash Brothers game.
Yeah.
So.
Bandai be out here, bro.
Yeah.
Bandai is fun.
So, how many of y'all seen that the new Walking Dead game trailer though?
Yeah, I did.
Wait, is it a Telltale or a totally new game?
It's a new. It's
It's the Overkill one.
yeah.
I haven't
I'm
seen
gonna
it.
see if I can show it on the screen here. After
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Let me see if I can
There's a
get it download.
I feel like the way you said it, you're implying it looks ass.
No. It doesn't. I mean,
The tone of your voice made it seem like it was ass.
no, it ain't.
So
that. There's no gameplay on it though. It's just
Oh,
No,
no
don't
gameplay?
download it. You don't have to download it.
just
It's
show
gonna
it
be
on
a.
screen.
Open up open browser source. Add a new browser source and just paste the link and then just let it run from there.
You could do that. But it's not gonna be Walking Dead Survival Guide.
No, it's made by Overkill. I think the company's called.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
It has loot crates in it.
A Walking Dead Survival Guide was a GOAT.
Yeah, it has loot cases in it. You get to get zombie skins.
Do this like this. Oh shit!
You didn't know that?
Hell no! You just put me on.
And whenever you turn it off, you just hit the eye that's on the bottom next to browser source.
All right.
All that space you gonna
turn it down.
say.
Let me turn it down. I can't. Can I mute it from here?
Yo,
You
bro.
might have to turn it down on desktop audio.
Way back, all right? Everyone kind
Yeah, you can do it like that. Just like how you do it.
We have to set some ground rules
Yeah,
when your brother
fantastic.
wants to stay with you.
I don't know. I don't have an opinion on
you,
it.
Aiden. We need those schematics by 10 a.m.
Nothing.
tomorrow.
Say
or else
something.
Wait, if he mute desktop audio, won't he mute us?
Hey, yo, I ain't
No,
gonna hold
why
you,
you
yo. Hold on, bro. This shit loud as a motherfucker, yo.
Yeah, My Hero. Actually, you know what? I forgot about that. There is a My Hero.
Matter of fact, I'm
Ain't
gonna
coming out.
turn
Chase.
this off. What?
Chase, just lower it on YouTube. Like lower the volume on YouTube
It's
itself.
muted on YouTube, bro.
I can't even hear it.
There, chat. There's a My Hero game coming out for PS4
Hold
and
on,
Xbox.
I'm
As
gonna
well
It's on the
as,
Switch too, I think.
Yeah, PS4, Xbox, Switch, as well as a One Piece game
Hold on,
is
I'm
coming
gonna
out.
download it, bro, because that shit.
Yo, that One Piece game look fire.
Yeah, the One Piece game looks beyond
You
fire.
think that shit's
I
gonna
haven't seen
run
that
like
one either. Damn, I'm
an
slacking.
actual fighting game, or you think it's
Which
gonna run
one?
like a Naruto game? The,
One Piece?
The My Hero game.
Oh,
I don't know. I know the One Piece is definitely like an open world.
I think
You think they're gonna do an open world with? I don't think One Piece has enough open world to do that type of shit. Do you?
Yeah, I mean, hell yeah. For
I mean, I'm only on season 2, so
800 chapters. they better have enough.
They said Fortnite's still in early
You
access.
still
by the way.
early.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
One Piece world is huge.
Okay.
Hell.
No. I'm talking about My Hero.
My Hero.
Oh, My
Yeah,
Hero.
I don't.
Oh,
That's
Okay,
not.
here we go.
it have to be linear, like a beat 'em up type thing.
Here's the trailer now. Could turn up the volume just a little bit so they can hear it. So this is supposed to come out next year too. Hopefully it ain't like Walking Dead Survival Instinct, bruh.
Yeah, Survival Instinct was fire. What you mean?
What you mean, A-Dub?
I'm playing.
Yo,
This game look good as hell.
it ain't gonna look like.
No, CGI wise.
That look
fire.
good.
Nigga, do something.
CGI look good, man.
Nah, no, that game was trash. Yeah, is that Michael Vick?
Nah, bro. I thought that was Tariq Nasheed, whatever his name is. It's
I
crazy.
don't like Tariq, man.
My bad, yo.
What
Yeah,
you
it
doing,
does.
man?
A little bit. It does look like him.
Trying to say all black people look like.
I know.
I
I'll get ready to say
It
that.
look like Tariq.
Don't go
Hey,
there,
yo, it
dog.
do look like Tariq, yo. It do.
Come on. He look like Montel Williams, low key. Yeah, I know who that
See,
is.
now you jumped out the window.
So,
with
Montel
that.
Montel Williams is bald, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, he is? Oh, I'm talking about another R&B. I'm talking about.
And he light skinned.
You talking about Montel the singer, not Montel Williams the
Yeah,
TV
Montel
Oh,
Williams
yeah,
not
the
even-
show
Wait,
host.
yeah,
Ricky.
Montel
Ricky, excuse
I like his
yourself.
show though. What? What do you mean?
Yeah,
This
go
shit
ahead,
look like
excuse
look CGI. Is this like in
Yeah, this is all CGI. Yeah, this is in game.
Yeah.
I can't base none of this then.
Right.
I take back what I said. I can't even say this is cool. I don't know what this is.
I can't even say
The
this.
CG
I'm
looks
tired.
good,
I'm
but
tired of being suckered in by CGI.
This look like
shit.
it'd be a good like TV show.
Facts.
Is this a character in Walking Dead or
Nah,
just
this
like
is
a new
a-
story?
It's their own spin on Walking Dead, so I don't think any of the characters.
This is the
That's,
Last of Us. 3.
That's Lee Everett in 4K.
Hey, what if he run into that nigga Lee though?
Hey,
If he run into that nigga Lee, that would be pretty lit.
yeah, but
He should be a lead. I think he is.
I
That's the
like
main
it.
character. They said.
No.
No,
I'm talking about
lead.
Lee.
Not
Lee
a
the
lead.
character.
Oh, no.
Lee from Walking Dead, the Telltale game.
hey, Ricky, you sleep, man.
My bad. I'm a Nitro, baby. I don't know.
He said Montel Williams. Now he's saying lead actors.
Michael
That's
Vick.
the end of the shit. There's absolutely no other information about this game. That was just a trailer.
And that was ass. I
No,
go,
they
go back
gave
to
us
what I
information
originally
earlier.
said. Then
It
nigga,
was
that
ass? It was ass.
That was ass.
All right, why
Yeah, it
was it
was
ass?
information, yeah.
I ain't saying it was good, but
It
why do you
didn't
say it
show
was
me anything.
ass?
They didn't show me
They
anything.
showed
Yeah.
absolutely nothing. What other games did this company do? Let
All they
see.
Wait,
showed,
was that
all
trailer?
they
Was that
showed
trailer?
me, all they showed me is that, which is, we got another black man as a lead.
Oh, Payday 2. They did Payday.
Was that trailer better or worse than the Death Stranding trailer?
Death Stranding, I like how it looked. I just confused.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know one person that knows exactly what the hell happened.
The baby came out of
Death
store like
Stranding,
this. I was like,
I got a theory. I should just make a theory video on that shit.
It sounded like you wanted to go ahead and mess your video up and just do it live. So,
Huh?
you right.
I would give the edge to Death Stranding just because it was longer.
So you said the trailer was.
I mean, I just be saying ass, but
No,
like that shit was subpar.
I don't really CGI. Sometimes it's cool, but most of the time I just don't care.
Maybe like even if it is CGI, at least show me some action. Like
Right.
He didn't even bust nobody
all he
head.
did was the best thing he did was put a hoodie on, my nigga. Like
Yeah.
like that's all he did was put a hoodie on and walk with a bat with blood, which is a lie because there should have been no blood dripping from that bat because he didn't just beat somebody's ass. He just picked up the bat. So why the hell is there blood? These are all type of things that I've been looking at, bro. That shit made no sense.
Like at least in the Last of Us 2 trailer, like somebody got stabbed and somebody got shot.
Yeah,
Somebody
and in the Death Stranding, like you seen your mans get bodied by an invisible creature. Like you seen some shit. Like this shit.
You see some shit.
Nigga just got off the porch and just started walking and seen zombies. Like, and I seen an upside down cross on the bat. I don't know how people feel about that, but you know.
He used the bat to beat the horn, then the zombies got up, and then they just cut it off.
I don't know.
Did he say something? Like were the words playing on the trailer? And when you actually heard,
Well, no, yeah, it's like
he breathed like 5 times and shit. He went,
yeah, I think he does talk. Okay, here's a question for everybody. We just go around the table. What's the game that you can think of that had a lit CGI trailer if the game was ass?
Destiny 2.
Homefront the Revolution.
Okay, let's skip
Homefront the Revolution.
Yo, you thought Homefront trailer was lit?
You played it. The Homefront Revolution. Let me go back on it.
I think it was Colonial Marines.
Alien Colonial. That's probably a good one.
I mean, I ain't played it, but I say that Call of Duty War of Warbird. Was it War? No, it wasn't that. It was the what was the one that it definitely wasn't War of War. What was the last call? Infinite Warfare. There you go. That shit looked fire, and I still say that shit was fire if it wasn't Call of Duty.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Like I remember looking at that trailer, like dude, like that looked like it was going to be a fire ass game.
Phenomenal set, man. 25 though.
Then the second it said Call of Duty, like my interest dropped immediately.
Console selling at 25. It's crazy.
They said
damn.
Watch Dogs is probably a good one. Living Worlds on that Madden might be.
The Division trailer.
The Division. There you go.
Yes.
First,
yeah.
The dude took the door. He was like, "Yeah."
I don't hate Division as a game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that was ass. The game wasn't there. Like
it just wasn't exactly what it should have been. Damn. The fuck?
Yeah, I can't call that ass.
That game right now is popping. I heard.
Joe Montana. Yo, get up, hey Black Razor, you gotta go, man. Nah, don't nobody do nothing. That's a good answer.
Yo, Joe Montana. Remember, she was like, "Wait, on that engine? So is that a mobile game?"
He said, "Yeah, we tried."
Shit, I mean, if we being real, I'm gonna go with Ricky, nigga. PUBG on Xbox, nigga. That trailer look good. Shit, good shit in 4K.
Yo, the mobile version looks more optimized. That's crazy.
Ethos,
what about
Hold on, Ethos, what you got?
yeah.
Right. I fuck with that answer.
Yo, yeah.
Bars.
Yeah.
What about We Happy Few though?
You know what?
That game.
This whole little segment is hurting me. These are all games I look forward to.
That game was ass.
You know they're still supporting you, right? My bad, probably.
Who's they? Who's the they?
Fuck, I don't know who they are, but the developers are still supporting that game because I just got an update on my Xbox and it showed like a new cover and it's a big update. They actually open up the world so you can actually finish beating the game. I'm like, oh,
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is speaking from personal experience. I could say Sea of Thieves. That trailer looked good.
I was thinking Sea of Thieves, but I didn't play it yet.
I thought you was under NDA when you played that. You ain't allowed to say his ass. You fired.
Next topic.
Hold on. I think somebody donated.
Monetizing everything, boy.
Is Ethos here though? He lit?
Yeah, he like.
Benny Villegas.
Yo, I just thought about it. Something. Ricky, weren't you supposed to leave me?
No, I'm waiting for the call.
He said,
maybe I won't leave now. Jesus.
He said, been a minute since I caught the podcast live. Just got my feelings hurt. Found out Nino Cooney 2 got delayed till March. Anyway.
Oh, speaking of that, I'm sorry, but do you think
excited?
I just remembered. Do you think since Nino Cooney's coming out the same week as Sea of Thieves, is that gonna have some problems? You think?
What?
Can y'all fill me on Ni no Kuni?
I
I'm a
think
noob.
Ni no Kuni it's like a niche, one of those niche games.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah. They said the same thing about some other PlayStation games, and they sell over $1 million to $2 million.
That's true.
Oh, I see the game that you're talking about. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
All it out. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, so,
I
like,
don't think
do
Sea
you
of Thieves
think-
is hurting anybody?
No,
What is Sea of Thieves gonna do?
I mean, I'm not slandering. I'm just saying, like, even the Xbox dudes that's really in the Xbox, I ain't really heard them talking about Sea of Thieves. Like,
So hold on,
I'm straight up slandering.
Yo, hold on. Sea of Thieves or Skull and Bones? Which y'all picking?
it's not the same. I don't know why people do that.
Skull and
Damn,
Bones, it seems the
It's
same.
not the same, but I'm not picking either of them. To be honest,
Bro, Sea of Thieves is $60. I'm not picking that game.
I'm
No,
gonna be real.
that game not gonna be 60. Come
it
on.
is. Check
That's
the market. Check the store.
And Ni no Kuni might be like, what, 40, you think?
Sea of Thieves is. I don't want to throw this word around loosely.
You can get fired, man.
Sea of Thieves is it's cute. Like it's cute. Like that. Like take that as it is, bro. It's cute. Like, but that Skull and Bones, bro. They showed the cracking in that, bro. That
Say
shit was
word.
fire.
Say
That
word.
shit
That shit
I wouldn't be surprised. if Ni no
Yo,
Kuni
but hold up.
outsells.
Sea of Thieves concept was amazing from the start, though. But probably
Sea
played
of
the alpha
Thieves
before
is
me.
like- The idea behind it is like it's all about like it's this game seemed like it was designed for let's players. Like it seemed like it'd be a good YouTube game.
Like
Yeah.
all 6 of us go up against an open world against the other guys in nation. We get the concept was fire, but I can't say prop what he did NDA. Never mind. Forget.
That's Microsoft Steep.
Yo,
It needs to come out.
Oh,
Yo,
No,
What?
we being real, it needs to come out on.
What?
no.
Need
What?
to come out on the Switch.
Yo, he
So do you
said-
think?
they said Sea of Cheese?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yo, dub. Click that
Yo,
link
what?
that I put in the Skype chat, bro. I'm not playing. That game is $60 when it comes out, bro.
It's gonna be
You and
$60
you?
like a week.
Man,
But what was I gonna say? Oh, never mind.
You said something about Ni no
It's
Kuni sales.
Oh, no. Well, I think Ni no Kuni might outsell it, but isn't Sea of Thieves pretty much like capture the flag?
No. They had from what
I don't know,
one of my close peoples told me because I
I'm
wasn't
gonna
able to
be
try the
real.
alpha.
We
Something different.
I can't really disclose.
I mean, like is it you versus somebody? Is it like one
I can't
team
really
versus another
disclose
team?
that
or-
information. at
I
this
didn't
time.
play it yet. I was
Cause, like,
supposed to
I
play
don't
it
know-
a couple times.
After the
No one knows-
podcast,
nobody
I'll
doesn't know
definitely
anything
fill
about
you
it.
in.
There's like no.
Yeah, he'll break it down to you after.
Man,
Fill
you
you
can't
in.
say that live. You fired.
No, you
again.
can't say that. No.
Hey, you know what? Look, I don't care. I don't care if I get kicked out because listen, I'll tell you real quick. It's teams. You got teams. All of us could form a group, whatever. As far as what never mind, NDA.
Man, y'all is fired. Y'all can't do that. Props to you definitely fired.
Nah, Prof ain't saying nothing.
First of all,
Don't say his name. Code name.
First of all,
So how
I
does
didn't
it
bring this
sell? Nobody doesn't know anything
code
about it.
names.
No, there
I
is.
didn't-
No. Jacob, there's
It's supposed to have a
information out right now.
beta.
Jacob, there's information out right now about it, but we know people who played
very
it
little
firsthand.
information.
Very little information, but from what we saw, like we could tell the concept.
It's
I
not
know
enough
people played
information
it.
for it to be worth $60. I can tell you that much. If fuck NDA or not, nigga, that shit is
Question.
definitely not worth $60.
No Man's Sky versus Sea of Thieves. What you doing?
Oh man,
No Man's Sky.
Whoa.
I don't
Oh,
know.
nah, I'm sorry.
I'm
yo.
going to see a Thieves.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
C. I'm gonna say C only because you get to it's multiplayer.
No Man's Sky
I
got
can
18 quintillion planets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
like
I'm
you ain't gonna
like,
find, but
but
you
you
only
can't
gonna
do
see
shit
one
on-
nigga every 18 quintillion
But
hours.
all right, so
Like,
but let's say see, I was about to say, let's say there's a minute of gameplay every planet. You know how much gameplay that is?
No, hold on.
Bro.
Let Ethos, why you say it?
Because I ain't about to spend that much time just walking on a fucking planet looking at trees and shit. Fuck that
oh,
shit.
you mean like how,
If I gotta in Sea
Hold
of
on.
Thieves, I can rob niggas shit. That's the only.
so you
excuse I need.
mean you said you don't want to spend all that time on one planet? Say that again, Ethos.
Looking at trees and shit.
You mean like how you doing Destiny?
Destiny, I knew she's gonna say that.
Come on.
Nah, what you talking about? I kill niggas in Destiny.
You sit on one planet doing the same shit.
Actually,
You can
there's
kill
5
people,
planets.
Oh,
You
same
should have
five
known that
planets.
if you played the game.
Oh.
They had last year. Oh,
False news. You're fake news.
I'm not picking No Man's Sky over nothing. I'm gonna tell y'all.
Yo, you know what's funny that you brought that up, and like
Sea
I
of
know,
Thieves and
I
No
know
Man's
this,
Sky the same thing. One just got water.
this is like a big shit, but like if you looked at like GameSpot and like Kotoko and some of these other places, like these big,
I'm sorry.
oh, it starts with a K and ends with an OU, nigga. Like If you look at these websites, I ain't gonna get at other website kind of publicity out here, but when they did like a top like 10 games that you need to play again, that game is like number one all the time.
Which one?
Like No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky?
I heard it updates, but
every website that I've seen that shit on is like number one, number two all the time. So I don't know what they did to that game, if they did like a major update, but it's definitely, I'm trying to tell you, if you look it up, that shit is definitely on that list.
It's not like they got enough money to pay people off either. Because you know that game didn't sell.
That game, Division's always on the list. That game, Rainbow Six is on that list because obviously what it's doing now. But like, it's a very valid list with other games that I could be like, okay, so it must have done something that that made me want to come back to it.
I mean, so you gonna play it?
They did an update not long ago. They did an update. A couple of friends of mine, they were playing it for the new update. They played it for about a week, and they haven't played it.
Chase liked that game though. That's the crazy thing.
No,
wow.
You know what it was? No, I said I was playing it for 10 hours.
You liked it.
No,
liked it.
I didn't say
I get Carter in here. Baby. You definitely said
Carter is not the guy to reinforce anybody.
I'm just saying we was all in there, and you was like, I like it. Yo, I spent 10 hours on it. That's my man.
No. I said I spent 10 hours on it. I don't even know why. I said you can get lost in the game. And I said, at no point
like
said
the game or not, and you said, yeah, I like it. It's straight. That's exactly what you said.
And if I said that, you don't have. Okay, if you're so sure of it, I need you to find that, and I need you to expose.
We was in a regular Skype call. It wasn't.
Hell no, man.
That's why I said Carter, because Carter was in there.
Baby,
it was me, you, Carter, Wazir, Dave, nigga.
Come on, man. Like Carter, we was in the call talking about No Man's Sky with Carter. Come on, baby. Come on.
No, we was. I'm telling you.
I don't remember that, man.
Man, I wouldn't remember if I was wrong either, nigga.
We all been wrong with this motherfucker up.
Yeah, that was nice.
And speaking of wrong, Kotaku, these motherfuckers said Destiny 2 was coming out in 2015. After I saw that shit.
Nice segue.
I didn't really.
That is a good segue, though. I respect that.
Nah,
definitely.
Hey, I had to think quick.
But anyway,
yeah, he's thinking hard. He's thinking something.
I had to think fast, baby. They said Jeree said you look like Rudy Huxtable all grown up, Dad. What the fuck?
Oh,
wait.
Disrespectful. Well, yeah, that's kind of disrespectful.
That's disrespectful, yeah.
He questioned it.
Because I had to question it for a minute.
He said, well.
Yeah, I had to think like that could be a good thing, I guess, but
let's move on to basically the last part of the show.
Wait. I gotta say one thing though. Like, this is random as hell. It's about God of War. I ordered so much shit of like all the figurines and all the shit that's coming out for God of War. Mm-hmm. That dude during PSX would not put the release date on. He would not announce it. I'm pretty sure that it has to come out in March because everything I ordered is talking about coming in March. Is that a coincidence or maybe am I bugging?
You willing to bet? How much?
Wait, what if it gets delayed? Does that not count? Because what if they say March and then it gets delayed? Do I still win the bet?
Yes.
All right, bet. Whoever wins got to buy the person a copy of God of War.
Oh, fuck no. I was talking big shit. I don't mean that. I don't mean that at all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna chill out. You know what I mean? I jumped out the window. I'm cool.
But yeah, I just wanted to say that. My bad. Yeah.
So the Game Awards happened last Thursday, right after the podcast. We went over a lot of the categories and stuff. We didn't go over everything, and we're not going to recap everything today. We're just going to talk about some of the winners, maybe some of the disappointments, thoughts. Y'all can maybe give y'all opinions on the actual presentation itself. I don't know. I do know GI did a Game Awards roast, which they do every year.
Yeah, I got to check it out.
Yeah, I know somebody that's right about Game of the Year since the beginning of the year. That's what I know.
I mean, that wasn't hard to beat, though. Anytime I see Zelda getting released, A Legend of Zelda, I expect that's going to be.
What you mean? Everybody else is saying Horizon. Some people
like if Red Dead
come out.
I said Horizon. I mean, that's not something.
A lot of people had that as their personal game of the year.
Yeah, everybody said that's what. Well, not everybody, but a lot. Like me specifically, I said Zelda was going to win, but I want Horizon to. Like,
I think I do remember that for a fact. You did say that.
Yeah, like Horizon was amazing, bro.
All right, so Dub spoiled it. You know what I mean? I couldn't really do it because he just like, you know.
Wait, I didn't spoil nothing.
Man, I ain't get to say what the game of the year was before you.
All I said was somebody was right about game of the year. I didn't say what the game of the year was. I didn't say
man.
nothing.
If y'all haven't figured out, game of the year has been given to Zelda, and I can say I'm okay with that. I just didn't want PUBG to get it simply because it's not finished.
I'm very okay with them winning. My personal pick was Horizon though, but I'm not mad at all with Zelda winning Game of the Year. It just bugs me out that Horizon didn't win shit. Nothing.
Did they show the votes and did they show like how close it was or anything like that, or they just?
Like this. They said like this.
Well, Ricky, they couldn't see what you was doing because the gameplay on top of the screen, jerk.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So I'm on the website right now. I could try to find numbers.
Anybody disappointed with Zelda being the winner?
Nah, man.
It's Nintendo.
I played it, so I can't.
Nah, I would have said it. I played it.
I haven't played it though.
Ethos,
But
what's
it's
your game of the
Nintendo.
year for 2017?
No, not even close. That's not even the
Come on,
top 10. It's hard. I'm stuck between two, but I'm gonna give the edge to Nier.
Nier.
Is
What's
probably-
the other one? What was the other one?
Persona 5.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm about to play
I
that.
tell you.
Right, I'm
My
about
two
to
top
get into that like this week. Persona 5.
Yeah.
Nier.
Persona
made that
5's
one.
great.
Okay. All right. Okay. You ain't get a Switch, huh?
I want to get a Switch. Bad.
Okay.
Definitely want to get one.
All right. Bet.
Just broke.
It be like that. All right, the next topic or the next category was best game direction. We don't really need to do that. Zelda won that as well. Between those, the nominees were Zelda, Wolfenstein 2, Resident Evil 7, Super Mario Odyssey, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
I wish I knew what they meant by best game direction.
It says outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. I don't think Horizon should have necessarily been on this list because this is the only game that's not a sequel of another game out of these.
I thought they meant by like the previous title that Guerrilla Games made. That's why I was like, oh, okay, but nah.
Possibly.
I agree.
Everything else is like either a spinoff or a sequel of another game. So,
But you don't need that. So you don't need to have a sequel, or you don't need to be a sequel to be innovative,
That's
though,
true.
in the platform that you're in.
that's true. I feel like there's other games that maybe they could have plugged in here though.
Call of Duty.
Wow. Best narrative went to
Hellblade.
no.
Did
It went
Nah,
to
it's Edith Finch.
What
What's remains
Remains
of
of Edith Finch, a game I didn't hear about until we looked at these nominees last week. That beat out Nier, Hellblade, Wolfenstein 2, and Horizon Zero Dawn.
Only crackheads were able to vote for
I
that
don't know how I feel about these.
Somebody was high about that, making that choice.
shit. Edith Finch.
You think so?
Yeah, I feel like
Facts.
Nier made me cry. So I feel like whoever didn't vote for Nier didn't play the game.
I need to beat
Cry
me.
baby ass. Boy.
I'm just being honest.
Hey, listen, bro. Speak your truth, baby. I like that E.
I like
Hey.
Wolfenstein 2 a lot, but I don't think that should have been a nominee for best narrative. It wasn't really nothing like super creative or anything like that. There's other games that could have definitely took that spot.
I think Final Fantasy 15 should have been up here personally.
I think they would have did that, but that came out at the very end of 2015. I don't know if they count
Yeah.
those games.
It was. I think it was up for some award though.
I think
but,
Yakuza. I know Yakuza 0 came out 2 years late. It always comes out later in the U.S., but that game has a better narrative than Wolfenstein 2 for sure. What is Edith? Do you know Ethos? What is this Edith Finch game about?
The walking simulator, which I have not played, but I know for a fact it can't be better than Nier.
Edith Finch.
I refuse to believe.
Anybody in the chat
The
played
thing
it?
about it, so I didn't play it, but I did look up a lot of information about
Didn't
it.
like Inside get nominated like last year?
It
I thought it was for.
Oh
the
yeah,
indie
yeah.
game,
Last
right?
year it was Inside. I forget what.
So
it
like,
was.
don't they just throw in an indie every year? Right? That's what it kind of seemed like.
Well, last year best narrative went to damn it. There's like this detective game where you're reading this chick's files and stuff. I don't remember what it's called. It's I think that one. I don't know if Inside was in that category or not.
I think
Right.
It was called Her
It was gaming.
Story. It was called Her Story.
Oh, that one.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Tapes.
Edith Finch was all narrative. Like it was nothing except you just walk around. It's like a narrative adventure game, I guess. So
I ain't messing with it. I was gonna check it out, y'all.
I'ma play it.
I don't know.
Tell me how that is.
I don't
I'm gonna
know
wait
shit
Gotta
about
play.
it.
Okay.
I can't
All you got-
slander
all you
all
got-
the games I thought was better and then make that. I gotta try.
Yeah.
The thing is, this year, remember, a lot of the votes, they allowed us to vote. They said it did count, but then the ones that we couldn't, it would have just said, it said only those corporations were able to vote. So that means people really went out there and voted for Edith Finch. That's disgusting.
Well, it's not
Bunch of the
disgusting.
mainstream
I
media.
mean, I'm not mad.
play-
I mean,
did
if
you play it,
it's a
Ricky?
good ass, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's a good game, I mean, I'm not
I played some other walking simulator game. That shit just bugs me.
No, it's not. You're looking at the game as a whole, but it's all about the narrative.
narrative
for
focus.
that.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Walking sims usually have very good stories
Yeah.
most of the time.
Like
Yeah,
that,
Chase,
But Nier is probably an all around better game though. But
You got the link, Chase, to the award thing? You can put it right here in the chat for me again?
yeah,
I'll look at it on the screen.
I could pull it up on the screen too, but I'm not. Here you go.
It sounds like a mystery game.
Yeah, apparently it was. It was like somebody Edith.
Well, it's
Finch,
almost
right?
like it might be like what Chase was talking about last year. Her story
Her story.
might be the same kind of type of thing.
I mean,
Probably.
for it to beat out the games that it beat, it has to be halfway decent, and the story has to be pretty good. I mean, it beat out some good games for best narrative. So
It better be.
yeah, right.
I mean, they were good games, but were the story? I mean, I didn't play Nier or Hellblade, but I don't think Horizon or Wolfenstein had like the greatest stories in the world.
Horizon had a good story, but it didn't have.
It had a
great
good story.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah, it
like
didn't have
Horizon
narrative
had
for
like
the
a
years,
pretty
like-
basic story, but it was still
Yeah,
Right.
it didn't have
It
narrative.
was more the gameplay that I liked about it.
Exactly.
I like
Yeah.
Hellblade story too.
Horizon's story was dope because it was like post-apocalyptic, but it was still in the future, kind of too. Like
Yeah.
So the way they tied everything together worked out. So, but
This Edith Finch game's got overwhelming positive reviews on Steam.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now too.
Yeah.
It's getting like a lot.
I'm gonna have to
I
buy this shit.
didn't know it was
When
on.
y'all
Like,
play it, and let me know how that is.
I'm
Wow.
definitely gonna play it. I'm
it's
definitely
not
gonna play
on.
it.
Wait, it's not on
Buying
Steam.
it right now.
Oh, you about
It's
to
on
buy it
Steam.
right now?
Yo, is that on
yeah.
pirategames.me?
I think it's pretty cheap on
Man,
Steam.
Yeah, Ricky, it is. It is, Ricky.
Bet.
What Remains of Edith Finch is on Steam for
All
$20.
remains of piracy.
How much?
$20.
Yo, this shit got a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10.
Hey, it's hard to get overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. Them PC dudes don't be with all that. So
Yeah, they'll give
Yeah.
you they'll give a game 5 out of 5 and let some bullshit happen.
yeah.
That should go back down to 1.
0.
Yeah, facts.
The game not open. 0 out of 10.
Next category, best art direction. I mean, I think we all agreed
Yeah,
on
Cuphead.
So, I got a question though. If Cuphead wasn't on this list, because I felt like that was obviously gonna win, what would y'all vote for?
Zelda.
Zelda.
Maybe
So
not,
what
man.
what else was on the list?
Persona
Yeah,
5.
Persona 5 for
never played
Horizon.
Persona.
And
I would've
Destiny
probably
2.
I'd
said,
probably say.
For what I
Persona.
saw for Persona,
I
it was
I would
pretty
probably
nice.
say Persona or Zelda.
I
Those
might
are my
actually
two.
say Persona now. I started it and I seen what it was because I never played a Persona game before, and I always
Yeah,
heard
I
good
like
stuff.
anime style games. anyway.
I mean, this game is
That
is a lot.
UI is incredible. I've
Yeah.
never seen a game with that such amazing UI.
Oh yeah, that's the best part about it. Probably the UI.
Yeah, UI design's incredible.
After that game came out, I didn't know what it was from, but now I realize I see that UI everywhere now.
Which game? Which game?
Persona.
Persona 5's UI.
Was there UI anything like No More Heroes? Anybody play that?
I
I
forgot
don't
what
think I
that
played
looks
No More
like.
Heroes.
Oh,
Dang.
It came out on the Wii, I think.
Yeah, Wii, and I think it came out later on PS3.
Persona 5 came out on PS3 too. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm gonna skip audio design. I don't want to cover everything. Best performance. This is for best voice actor, basically.
Shorty in the middle looked bad, yo. Facts. I picked up.
You know, she was wearing the mocap suit the entire time.
Oh no,
right?
no, not her, but I picked her though.
Yo, Laura Bailey from
Yeah.
Uncharted.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
great.
Bailey and Claudia
She
look
did
pretty
she
as
did
fuck.
dang. Melina Juergens won for Hellblade, which I still haven't played.
It's good, bro.
She deserved it. She does.
Yeah,
She has
and
no
what-
acting experience and she killed it. Like
Why
that.
she
That's
look
what
like
I
that in
liked
her
about it. Yeah,
picture,
because she went up there and said it herself. She was like, I have no
And
acting
she a freak
experience,
bitch.
and she managed to do it. So
Ricky, you
Yeah,
good?
she
though?
killed that shit.
Stop. Why you at a point? Just let me say, man. Just keep going, man.
Ricky, she stab you in bed.
She a freak bitch.
Wow.
oh,
It's very Ricky.
All right. Games for Impact. The summary of this category says, for a thought-provoking game with a profound pro-social meaning or message. That went to Hellblade. I didn't play it, so I don't know if that was actually the game that.
That's a game of W.
Here's my weird part about this to me. How did Hellblade win this and then Edith Finch won Narrative of the Year?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Yes,
They do that a lot. I feel like it's like a participation reward. It's like, all right, we don't want them to get all the rewards.
Yeah, because it did win like it would have won 4 in a row, I think, if it won.
Yeah, because I think it won a lot. Hellblade won a couple of nice.
Well, I never played What Remains of Edith Finch. So when they say thought provoking with profound social meaning or message, was that what Edith Finch is about?
I don't know.
Like
I didn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Go ahead and download it. You know what I mean? Don't download it. Go ahead and buy it and then download it. I don't want you to miss that step. You know what I mean? Very much.
That was a good one. Don't miss the buying step. Just
might stream this shit. Gonna title the stream. So this beat near.
Best ongoing game. Obviously, those are games that continue to be quality games over time. So Overwatch is the winner. No
this
surprise.
one was tough.
I don't think Overwatch should have won that
That's
personally.
I think it should have won.
Wait, which one do you think?
Was Rainbow on that list?
Yes,
Rainbow
it
Six
was.
is on
I
there.
might have said that. I might have given that.
Because Overwatch was so Rainbow Six
Rainbow
Siege.
was ass when it came out, bro. Like Overwatch has never been ass.
So do you give it to something for? Do you give it to something for having like a comeback, or do you give it to something for being good over?
Yeah, it
like,
says good. It says outstanding development, ongoing content, evolving, and experience over time.
Well, the thing is like what
a game that got better over time. That's like the NBA award for
Improved player.
Most improved player.
Like, to me, that's the same shit. Like Overwatch was never bad. I mean, yeah, they had some OP ass niggas in the beginning, but it wasn't
never a
bad game.
Yeah.
Like Rainbow was literally destroyed. Like it was.
On that game.
It might have been like up there with No Man's Sky, and it completely turned around, and like now everybody's playing it, and now it's like being streamed like crazy.
25 million players.
So if that's the case, if that's how you look at it, then I'd give it to Warframe personally.
Yeah, I never played Warframe.
Warframe was bad either.
Yeah.
No, when it first came out,
I remember I first played PS4. It was pretty bad.
I remember
it was ass when
controls are bad.
But PS4, that's not saying much. Like
I would
Even
say
on PC.
Across all boards, it was ass.
Yeah.
When Warframe came out, but I said Rainbow Six, but Warframe was like pooty across all boards. When
I said
remember,
Overwatch because. Go ahead.
Should have won.
I mean, I remember Warframe when it first came out, and I didn't think the game was bad. I just think the content was very small. Like it was a very small game. Like it wasn't that big. They were missing content. But I don't know. Warframe is like I would give it to Warframe because I've read up on its story of like how basically like nobody wanted to fund it, and they basically had to like pull out and like their own money and shit to get it done. So
yeah, if you look at it now, how it looked before, I was like, whoa.
It's gotten better. I'd agree. Like Warframe, I think it could deserve. I wouldn't be mad if Warframe won. I guess it's just because Warframe's been around for such a long time now. It's just like okay.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
Even GTA was on that list.
Look,
I was gonna say. Wait, hold on, no. But
why is Destiny 2 on here, though?
That's what I was gonna say. What the hell is this game doing here, dog?
We had that shit before.
Why is PUBG on this? It's not even done.
Yeah,
How can this be an ongoing game?
Like how? I mean, Destiny 2's not even done. How the fuck is that on the list? Like they both not even done.
No, but yeah, I don't think GTA at least give it credit because we're talking about since 2013 to now. The online is still free DLC, free.
Yeah, but again, has GTA ever been ass?
But yeah, that's
when it
not
first
the way
came
I
out?
look at this.
Yeah,
that's not the way I look at this award, though. I look at it as.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's how I look at it. Like,
but
it's GTA has always been good. Like except for like the first 2 weeks where you couldn't play.
You could get in.
No. What about no months? Shit. Because remember when they didn't have Heist and they promoted the shit got delayed after delay. But I mean, no, I didn't pick GTA. I just remember like damn, since 2013, that shit has a good track period, you know, of online. But
it was Grand Theft Auto too. Like niggas.
Yeah. I picked
and the funny thing is, what you're saying is not wrong because like I still see people on my list playing GTA, and I think they just released some new heists. Like people still play it religiously, so I'm not mad at it for being nominated, but I am mad at PUBG and Destiny 2 for being nominated.
Yeah, I think those two games should have been on there.
I don't think if your game came out the same year, it should not be on this list.
Not at all.
I agree with
that.
It
should not be.
Okay.
Bro, PUBG is still. There's no ongoing. It's still fucked up.
Wait, but didn't Rainbow Six come out? Wait, when did Rainbow Six come out?
Like, maybe
2 years.
2 years ago.
It came out in 2015 with Witcher.
Okay.
A long time ago.
Okay.
That's not a game you want to come out with.
To be honest, I could argue that I'd replace like that game with like Division, like because I haven't played Division, but I've been hearing good things about the game.
That's what I was saying.
As a changed man, Prof, I've played the Division since they've changed everything, and it low key is better than Destiny 2.
That's not saying much.
Yeah.
Yo, is there 4v4?
You definitely sent me that message saying we need to get back on there.
I sent it to Prof because I remember Prof, you were clowning it, but like ever since they did that 1.8, I'll be honest with you, like I've been telling everybody who's been a Destiny 1 fan that they should go play the Division. It's like it literally does everything Destiny 1 did.
I clown Division just because it's fun.
Hey, it's okay. You can change your opinion.
No,
I can go back on Division.
Time out. I've never changed my opinion. Me and Chase, we loved Division when it came out. We still playing it. Right.
Yeah,
we had over 30 hours like the first few days. I've never hated Division. We just clown it because nobody plays it.
Yeah.
Hop back in. The niggas playing it now.
Dudes is playing it now. I just want to make
sure.
Is there a verse mode in it?
Yes. They have a lot of shit. They got new burrows and everything.
They got a Crucible type mode. They've got
burrows. Came back when they first started doing raids. Like that was when the first time people was coming back was when they added raids.
They don't have like they're done with the raid content stuff, but they just made a new part of the map for free, and then like
Ricky told me a while ago,
playing
it, they had like a battle royale mode.
What's that shit, Prof? That Destiny 2 don't got? What's that shit called? The end
Everything?
game. The end game? Yeah. Destiny 2 has not Destiny. The Division has a very good end game now.
Because
they have
better
years and shit.
So wait,
there's a lot you can go for.
So Ethos, would you agree? Like, not really agree, but this is why most of us stopped playing. When we all hit that max level, it was so frustrating that when you would get gear in the Dark Zone, I got purple beanies and stupid ass gear, dude. It was like Destiny 1 in the beginning when Destiny 1 first came out. Remember when every time you leveled up, you got the same weapon just for that level? I got tired of that shit. I haven't played it since then. After I maxed out, but I heard now you can.
I played a whole bunch of shit.
They taken kinged it basically. They had like an enhancer so you can boost your stats up to the new, like all that.
Shit, I didn't even know that.
Now your gear matters because you can kill other players in a mode that is intended for that.
And it's for that. So like Prof's little Iron Banner shit is basically in the Division. So now they have a PvP.
It's not even just Iron Banner. It's fucking trials too. But yeah,
your power matters.
I'm done Division bashing.
How's the shoot? Is it like Ghost Recon shoot? Because I actually like Ghost Recon.
Remember, Division shooting.
The shooting was never bad. Like,
no.
Not don't expect like it's like Ghost Recon. You shoot them 3 times, they drop.
That's
like
what I meant. Tactical as fuck. No, right?
There is strats you have to do, like from a like Okay, so the problem with Destiny 2 is there's no synergy with any of the classes. Like you don't synergize with nobody, right?
And not at all, unless you're a Night Stalker.
Right. Like a Titan does not synergize with a Hunter at all. And the Warlock, maybe the Warlock can synergize, but it's barely noticeable. Like everybody could be a one wolf in that game from a like perk standpoint. Like in the game now, like there are now builds, like classified armors that do certain things. So like there's one that goes straight up support. There's one that's good for snipers. There's one good for like rushers. There's one good for like
demolition
healers. Yeah, like they basically made it where you can
you could build like hybrid, so you could do like a healing and demolition build. Like I was playing around that time, and the only reason why I stopped is just because again nobody was really on.
Nobody else is playing,
right? So it's kind of pointless to play.
Hop back on that shit then, bro.
I mean, if you got it on PS4, let's roll. But I ain't buying that shit on PC.
Damn.
Chase made me buy it on PC.
Yo, man, I'm sorry, man. I'm still sorry, man.
Yeah, I ain't buying that shit on PC.
I'm still sorry.
Unless that shit $20 or something.
It
might be.
A while back, they had a wholesale. You could have got the season pass and the base game for like $15.
I thought I seen Division for like $7.99 in Kingwin.
It's dirt cheap now.
It might be.
Let me look. I'm not buy it then.
For Honor, is that still a pretty active game?
I ain't gonna talk about
so
that.
People don't play For Honor anymore because their characters are still broken and like it just doesn't make any sense.
Their main shit is
people that actually like, try to do
that game is dead now.
It's just like they don't do nothing with the game. Like the things that they added to the game don't correlate with how it should have been. Like I've just been hearing really bad things about that game.
But what can they do if like all like have those broken ass characters?
I don't think they can do anything. I think they can just delete the game.
Delete the characters.
Yeah.
Start again. Delete the what was the bitch name? Was it the Vanguard or something?
I think it was
the Vikings. Right. The Peacekeeper.
Peacekeeper.
She was straight.
Yo, Shorty was OP. When I used her, I was hyped.
My man was Nabushi, boy. I was out there poisoning.
I remember when we was playing that.
Boy, I was.
My question is, why did Ubisoft think they could release a fighting game without dedicated servers?
My thing is, it's so bad the first 2 weeks.
I don't understand how you release Siege, you give it dedicated servers, you understand the need of it. Then you release For Honor the next year, and you just say, "Oh, fuck everything we did with Siege, like what we learned from Siege. Let's just put put peer to peer. Like that was the most stupidest shit they could have done for that game.
I used to like. That's crazy. Yeah, that wasn't even the biggest issue with that game, but it was definitely an issue because we were definitely lagging out of that game like crazy when you were in the middle of a firefight or something.
I got thrown to the menu every 5 games, every time.
That game could have been fire.
Fun, but like we knew what it was though. We all said that shit wasn't gonna last more than a month.
We gave it 3 months. We gave it 3 months max. I
3
remember.
months,
People be getting salty about that shit. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. It's like, all right, cool. Because we knew what was coming up. We knew the Call of Duties was coming out. We knew Destiny 2 was coming out. We knew Rainbow Six. No.
It's just so hard to hold gamers.
Ghost Recon.
Attention.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just like I knew what it was. Like nobody's gonna be playing this shit.
They did the same thing to us about No Man's Sky and Destiny 1. Ain't that right, Prof?
Who? What game?
They won't come back and say, "Yo, y'all was right." They'll just stop.
No. They'll hop in your stream and then be like, "Yeah, I was with you the entire way."
Yeah,
even though you got a comment of them saying you were stupid.
Hell yeah.
Facts. No, yeah, facts.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah, facts.
The next.
You just talking.
The next category is Best Action Game. The nominees for that was Wolfenstein 2, Prey, Neo, Destiny 2, and Cuphead.
Oh, you threw me off. You skipped like 4.
Why is Prey there?
I don't. We wondered that the first time. Wolfenstein won it.
That might be the only category I'm okay with Destiny being in, to be honest.
Best Action Game, yeah.
I think there was too many good games for Prey to be on here, though. Like,
but
let's be real.
Who in here played Prey?
I
want to play Prey. I actually want to play.
Ethos, sign on my account and play it so that you can get upset. And just
for real, people might be upset about me for saying this, but I don't think Cuphead should be on here either.
Why is that?
It's just, I don't think it was that great.
It's a game on combat, though.
It was It was.
What games came out this year that's action that basically these games just took over? Like I'm kind of confused.
Assassin's Creed could have probably been on here.
You could have put Zelda on here also. You could have put Horizon on here. There was just, I don't know. I feel like they're
Prey. So you're telling me when ink blot plates is hitting you, that's action?
I think Neo should have beat Wolfenstein.
I think so. I love Neo.
I don't play Neo yet.
Off this list I played outside of Destiny, so I can't really comment on Wolfenstein yet.
Did you get Neo for PC?
It's a good game, but it's not nothing like, oh my god, about Wolfenstein.
Yeah, everybody tells me it's a good game. I wanted to play
it. Game.
Yeah.
The next category, because I remember there was a little bit of confusion about this last week, is the next category was Best Action / Adventure. So it's basically
this
like
makes no sense.
Open world.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I don't really,
Horizon's still lost.
This is
yeah, I think that's the one. I think
about combat, puzzles, and traversing, kind of like the whole complete package. And Zelda won this, which is no surprise, because it does have probably the best combination out of that. They had Uncharted: The Lost Legacy on here, Assassin's Creed, which I would have been okay with winning. That's a great game.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, as much as I feel really bad for the people at Horizon Zero Dawn because that game was really good.
It didn't win
anything. It just came out. It didn't
win anything.
It won some other award shows though.
And the thing about it is, it's like the things that it lost to. I'm not really that mad that it lost because it's like Game of the Year. Like I said, I wanted it to win, but I just knew Zelda was gonna win. Like this category, Zelda. Like it's like there's a few categories I'm like it could have won maybe, but it's just like I don't know.
And I can't even say if it came out next year because Red Dead is coming out.
It seemed like every category that this was nominated in, so was Zelda.
Yeah.
So Zelda was winning everything.
Well, they're similar games. That's probably.
So
why.
wait. So for best action and action, not really action adventure. Best action. My bad for going back. I typed in Yakuza, and that's considered to be action adventure.
I wouldn't expect that
the
to
genre.
Win, though, because
okay,
Yakuza is more about it's about the story.
Yeah. Okay.
Than, and all the stuff that you can do, and it's not really about the combat. Is real like it's real basics, real bare bones.
Okay.
Moving on, best RPG went to Persona 5. Not surprised by
obviously.
all the stuff that I've been hearing about.
I hear too much praise on it, so I wouldn't.
As much as I love South Park,
it shouldn't win. It shouldn't win that.
I couldn't give it that.
I'm kind of a little bit surprised that it was on here, but not really.
Well, what would you replace South Park with for best RPG?
That's what I was thinking. That's why I was about to say not really, because I don't really know any other RPGs that I can think of.
I never played Divinity.
My thing is, I don't know if they would consider Assassin's Creed an actual RPG. Though this year
Didn't it become very RPG-ish? Like I could have swore this one's very RPG-ish.
It's they've completely taken elements from like Witcher with the way the mission, Skyrim, and Horizon, a whole bunch of games. So it definitely it's way more like.
That sounds fire.
I'm not gonna lie, yo. That game, I was really impressed.
I think I actually have it on Xbox One.
If you, I mean, you should check it out. I mean, it could be better optimized for PC users, but outside of that,
so that shit heats his.
I mean, that reminds me. Since we're talking about it, just to throw this out there for everybody that has a PC, you could download Assassin's Creed Black Flag for free all the way up until the 18th.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ubisoft is giving it away.
I got to go back and play because now a lot of people I'm seeing reviews like this was probably the best Assassin's Creed.
That's actually what the title said. It was like best Assassin's Creed game is free.
I mean, when you fuck up your last 3, what is it, 2,
maybe 5,
4 Assassin's Creed,
possibly 5.
You better bring this heat now because this is their shining moment. Like, you don't take a break for a year and then come back and make another trash
because I've
game.
never heard any of these people saying this about Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
No,
I'm talking that I heard said about Black Flag. They was like, it's all right.
Like Black Flag was. We talking about Origins. The best game.
Yeah, Origins.
Oh no, we're talking. Ricky was talking about Black Flag. That's what I was just speaking on.
What?
Like I've been seeing that around. Right yeah, I've been seeing that around. It's like the best Assassin's Creed game is free now, and I'm like, wait, what?
Whoever said that is delusional, man.
There are some people out there who have these horrible opinions that think that Black Flag is the best one, but it's definitely not.
Wow, the story didn't even make sense when he has assassin powers.
He wasn't even an assassin until the end of the entire game.
But he had all the skills as soon as the game started. He didn't have to.
Yeah.
Man, I like the selling. I always like that.
So you said he got that Superman syndrome.
Yeah, it's like, yo, dude. It's just I didn't really. He was a much better character than Connor, like as far as like charisma, but like I didn't really care what happened to the dude, unfortunately.
But is that saying a lot? Because like when you play so many Assassin's Creed, it's like, with the exception of Ezio, like I really don't give a fuck about a lot of these dudes, bro.
But it's because the games are ass.
Yeah, that's.
I didn't think Revelation or Brotherhood was ass, but I just didn't care about it.
Revelations was. I hated Revelation.
Yeah, like I like both, but I didn't really necessarily care about the characters that much.
It was Ezio
Ezio's in Revelation.
Okay, maybe I'm tripping. Yeah,
you might be talking about
I might be thinking about the indie,
Rogue,
Unity, Rogue, Syndicate. Like I think that those games are just very mediocre.
You already know how I feel about Call of Duty.
I see what you just got on.
I mean, not Call of Duty, but Assassin's Creed. I don't want to talk about that game.
You could confuse the two. The way they were spitting them shits out, man, that shit was unreal.
I really fucked with Brotherhood and Revolution.
I got.
Go ahead, Ethos. I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, there's an old gem on my channel where I got pissed at Assassin's Creed 3's ending, and I chucked that shit out of my house. That's how bad that game was to me.
Whoa.
So yeah, I that's when they stopped.
But you played Destiny 2. No, we stopped.
It's better than Assassin's Creed 3. I hate to say it. Assassin's Creed 3 really pissed me off.
I'm gonna stop trashing Destiny because I'll probably be on it once they patch.
You'll be on it. You'll be on it by the
like I said. If they patch the things that I wanted to patch, I'll definitely be back on it.
You'll be back on it by next year.
Best fighting game. Injustice 2, not a surprise.
I don't think that should have won.
In that shit.
I
low-key thought Tekken was better.
Marvel vs. Capcom or Tekken?
Tekken was real fun too. But I'm not surprised that one of those two.
Capcom because they ain't got X-Men characters.
They ain't got none. Nah, yeah, you're right.
Didn't they not even have Venom in the game? Ain't Venom like the main nigga you gotta have in a
Venom and the X-Men characters?
And none of them niggas in that game
at all.
I'm talking about which ones I had most fun on.
They threw my nigga Black Panther behind a paywall. That's a no.
Yeah,
I can't condone that.
Put the one black dude behind the paywall.
Yeah, that's hilarious. But
I can't condone that.
They gave him a discount in February.
I don't even know why Arms is up here.
Did you? You really like the Arms though?
Arms, yeah, but I don't think it should be.
They don't get the fuck out of here with that game.
That was a flash in the pan, man. That's all it was. It happens. Best family game. I don't even know. This is the Nintendo category.
I don't know. I don't know why.
This category.
I'm gonna be real. That party game that we've been playing could have been on there. Party. Yeah, that might could have been on there.
They could have had Lego Marvel superheroes on here. They don't even have it.
I don't know why Mario Odyssey and Rabbids and Sonic Mania up here.
They got 4 Mario games, 3 Mario.
Mario Kart 8 should have won if we had
4 games with Mario in this category.
Yeah, they at least Mario.
3.
Kart.
I'm sorry.
At least Kart. Like
fam, you're right. 4.
Like
Splatoon?
Like how they gonna do it with the
Splatoon is
single
Nintendo.
player games?
Well,
Why
no,
is it
Mario?
Oh my bad.
ARM should have been here.
How
No,
can
look at
single
best
player
strategy
games be
game.
considered family games?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Well, no, you could play 2 players. You could play as Mario and his hat.
that's not a damn family game.
It
no.
is. You can play with.
Who want to be the hat?
Hey,
No,
That just
swing
aggravated
that
the
shit
hell
out.
out of me that you just said that because I feel like you're telling the truth, and that just aggravated me.
Yeah, yo, me and wifey tried it. And we put the controls,
That
we put the
is
joysticks down fast as fuck. We said, yo, man,
So
get
what
out.
did you do as the hat?
She flung it.
Fuck
Yeah.
y'all not going to do that
That's-
though. The hat is very important to the game.
It is.
It
but
is.
for
But who want
somebody
to play
to
as
beat it-
the hat?
But we're not gonna hold up like we're gonna get the craziest experience because wifey can be a fucking fitted and throw herself to
Like
other
New York
fucking.
fitted.
It ain't even a Yankee fitted. It's a Dodgers fitted. Like
That's like if you playing. That's like if you playing Halo 3 and it's 2-player mode, but you get to be a gun.
Yo, when's she calling? Yo,
like the funny thing is like this is like here nor there, but like Sonic, even Sonic the Hedgehog, like Sonic and Tails, like if you like my little cousin used to pick Tails because it was my household, you know what I'm saying, my rules. But at least Tails put in work though. Like
Yeah,
I could literally just sit back with Sonic and Tails could just keep beating that ass and he would never die. Like what the hell does the hat do? Does it like go on to people and you become them? That would be fun.
Yes,
to do that.
that's exactly what happens. That's
But I'm
literally-
saying like in the multiplayer version of that.
Like, is only the person with the hat gonna be the thing that you
Right.
turn into?
I'll be honest with you. Once we flung this shit, we turned it off.
That shit
That's
really
it.
multiplayer. It's really 2 players, yo.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Wait,
could be
can
you could be a snapback.
You thought we was playing?
You could be a dad hat. I want to be the dad hat today. Yo, best sports / racing game. It's no surprise
Why
that
they do
Forza
that,
won.
dog?
Forza.
Project
That
It
was
wins
a
every
Forza
time.
category.
It wins
Why
every
NBA
time.
Live ain't here, yo? I'm being dead serious. NBA Live is fun as hell, yo. I don't care what anybody says. Yes,
Project Cars,
Nah,
I ain't played that,
nah,
so
nah.
I can't speak on Project.
NBA Live is definitely fun, and I wouldn't have been mad if that was nominated over Destiny for best. What was that shit called? Where
The development thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could have enjoyed that.
They Live just put out an update that so you can edit rosters because you couldn't before.
Yeah.
Why did they have?
I'm dead serious.
It's
Yeah, I
their
know.
look. No, it's
I
like
mean,
their
but
look.
like
to some
you
other
acting like
shit
2K
that.
didn't take that away for a period of time too.
You can edit.
No. But they added something else with it. It's not just regular editing rosters. I think it's gears, looks, and stats and shit like that.
That's
something
editing
else.
the roster.
Yeah, I thought you meant like.
I feel like there was a 2K that you couldn't do that. It might have been last year.
It might have been.
Yeah, I think last year you might not have been able to do that.
No, you could do it last year.
I
They
don't
have the
remember
community
what-
downloads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could be wrong. I don't know why I thought there was a.
No, there was a 2K where you couldn't. There was something you couldn't do along those lines. I don't remember what it was, but I feel like it was 2K14.
Yeah, I don't remember when. I just remember I was mad because I kept trying to like do some shit.
To be honest with you, this list ain't fair though for sports because we have now a decent amount of racing games. We still, even though Need for Speed wasn't really all that, but that's still a racing game. You have Project Cars, like you said, Forza, GT Sport, and then for sports games, you still like MLB was really good.
That's never going to win anything.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
No, yeah, because I guess because it's an exclusive, whatever. But Matt, never mind.
I mean,
was trying to
MLB is
say
my,
that.
that's like my favorite sports game. It's never going to win anything, though.
I know you heard about Giancarlo, but anyways, just continue.
Of course. And then
Great.
this is going to be the last one, actually. Most anticipated game was Last of Us. I'm just going to read that out. I'm shocked that Red Dead didn't win that, by the way.
Why? What you mean?
Because Red Dead is I feel like Rockstar games are bigger games than Naughty Dog's.
And it's a
Sale-wise,
multi-plat.
popularity-wise.
Trust. I'm on the same page as far as like Rockstar games and everything, but I think when they voted this in particular, like voted Last of Us, I think it was based on information of what we got from each. That's what I'm thinking because I agree. I think Rockstar and Red Dead, like who the hell wouldn't anticipate this? But at the same time, Last of Us, even though we have a little bit of information on that game, we probably still have more than what we have on Red Dead.
That's true. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, because the trailers, right? Because The Last of Us had like two pretty good trailers, and Red Dead only had one, right?
And Red Dead's
Really,
trailer wasn't
they
really
delayed
much of
twice.
anything. Like
Yeah.
Red Dead wasn't that good.
Rockstar, like they like to do that with their trailers though. Until like it's
They delayed twice and then
Yeah,
hit us
so-
with that type of trailer. Yeah.
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 The last category we'll talk about is best multiplayer. It should be no surprise that PUBG won this.
I'm actually kind of surprised a little bit.
What you think was gonna win?
Because
Fortnite?
Splatoon 2.
What was all the categories? What was all
The nominees were PUBG, Fortnite, Call of Duty World War II, Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8, Destiny 2.
Why was Overwatch not on there?
Because
it came out last year.
It didn't come out this year.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, it was this year.
All these are from this year. Splatoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything.
I was about to say, there's no way in hell that shouldn't have won.
But yeah, I'm kind of surprised Splatoon 2 didn't win because that player base is still pretty big, and it won last time it was on this list. But PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds is like a monster that came out this year. So
Yeah, it came out of nowhere.
That's crazy. Am I
That
about to
was
finish the
literally their
podcast with y'all?
category.
You are about
Yeah,
to finish it.
that's
'cause,
crazy.
That's
matter of
crazy
fact, let me
lit.
see, make sure. I think somebody put a donation in. We will have. Hopefully, there'll be more news out for the next show, but it wasn't a whole lot out this week. Latrell said just wanted to support the film. Want to say Assassin's Creed is the best game of the year, and the James Smith album is fire. And Chase blessed the playlist for Phases Ran. I ain't got no videos today. I'm sorry, man. Holla at me tomorrow.
I feel like he was serious about everything he said.
I know.
I have heard that
He got album.
Jaden Smith shit was actually pretty
You got
fire.
an album out though?
Yeah, he
That's
does.
not
I
even-
like
I heard
the
it was
Icon
actually
song.
pretty fire.
That's not even the part I was mad at though. Assassin's Creed is best game of the year. That's crazy.
I'm okay if somebody says.
I mean, that's
that,
somebody's opinion though.
because
So wait.
it's actually one of the best games of the year. So
So who here beat Assassin's Creed or at least played more than 50% of the story?
I beat
Shit,
it.
I haven't even played it yet.
I didn't play it.
That game
But-
is huge,
Jacob?
bro.
All right, no, the reason why I asked is because, so I'll just direct the question to you, Chase. Do you actually have a problem with the fact that even with Ubisoft as a whole, that Assassin's Creed or even Watch Dogs and whatever, and Far Cry, like they take too much from all their own games and put it in one,
They
and then they
usually
try
do.
to. And when we look at games like, oh, this is innovative, do you count that as innovative or fresh?
All right, so that's a good
Refreshing?
question. So a good reference for when I mentioned that is when we were looking at Watch Dogs 2, I immediately seen the AI from the Far Cry games and the way the AI responds to gunfire. When we played The Division, I immediately seen that like it's just like the other
And
game.
Ghost Recon.
Even if you
When
have
I
a
played it.
silencer on a Division, it's absolutely worthless. The AI still will come towards you even though you have a silencer and that kind of stuff. Normally they do. They take stuff from their games and it's too much. It's like they'll copy full on AI and the tendencies from one game to the next. Completely.
Bethesda just copy a whole game.
They'll do that. With Assassin's Creed Origins, I feel like they copied small parts of each thing and they presented it in a way where it's not really much of an issue. So people said the fighting system was like For Honor.
For Honor.
I was okay with that because once you actually do it, first of all, there's a different level of difficulty that they have on that game that they didn't have on the other Assassin's Creed. And it was a nice change of pace from the other fighting styles. The owl obviously is from, or the eagle
Primal.
this time. For the eagle is similar to the owl from Primal, but the owl from Primal was OP as hell. And they gave us the eagle, but they took away eagle vision. And that makes a lot of sense because this is the origins of the assassins, so they didn't have it yet. So that was good. And then they took little pieces from, the other games and like there's certain things because being an Assassin's Creed player, you knew how unreal smoke grenades were. You could get through the entire series throwing smoke grenades. I think even you could beat one of the final bosses by popping smoke and then just getting them. On this game, they made a lot of changes to that. Like you can throw smoke, but it's not really like that. It's an actual skill you need to unlock this time. And then there's like the berserk darts that it's no longer darts. You have to sneak up on the enemy, stuff like that. So I think they did a good job, and I would like to see them do that more with the games where they pull stuff, but they don't get stupid with the shit. So.
Okay, and one last thing with the combat, because I played the game. I played some of the game. You obviously beat the game, but with the combat, did it ever evolve from with the combat that you start off with? So that's what I was saying. If I feel
there's a couple skills that help you get like a longer combo, or you can.
Okay, because you know what I was thinking would have been kind of lit if from what I played, if they would have had it to where if they want to take some stuff from For Honor, they may as well gave us like a mini storefront in the game or a trait to where, all right, we're playing with this weapon. Now, if we want to just change up our fighting style, guess then we can equip something similar to daggers only, whatever, and try to have a combination for that. Like have different combo chains and different like weapons to use in the game. Because
they kind of do, because you have like spears, which are good for longer range. You know, like getting further distance between you. They have like dual swords. They do have that. It's that the combos aren't really they're just not really good.
Wait, Shadow War wasn't up for any awards. That's crazy.
I told you guys, even Wolfenstein 2, Shadow War, one of those games, and even Wolfenstein, I was surprised Wolfenstein. One of those games was going to be slept on.
At least a nomination would have been good. Shadow War.
Why wasn't it best action game instead of Prey?
Right.
Bro, too many games. Yeah, that is true. But too many games came out during that period. I knew something was just going to be left faded to the Shadow War.
Yeah, I know Mass Effect fans are salty. First of all, with the game, because it was not.
You said Anthem?
No, Mass Effect.
Oh.
And it.
So you said Anthem?
Mass Effect, like people only talked about that game for about 2 weeks, and it was like it was more.
And it was all negative.
It was all negative for like 2 weeks, and it has no nominations. I don't think that's happened to us. Mass Effect game.
I was not fucking with it, but I'll tell you one thing. Ethos video was fire. Remember that shit he put out? He put out facts. That shit was lit.
More people felt that way.
I know people was definitely gonna be butthurt, but nah, the video was really good.
You only saying that because they invited you out to play. Like, all right, sure.
Yeah.
Even though y'all got invites for other games that y'all totally shitted on too.
Yeah. It is what it is. Can't win them all, right?
Not with these type of people.
Yeah, can't win them all.
Got some sick ass people out there. Never mind. Let's keep.
Right.
Damn.
My bad, man.
I think that is going to actually wrap the show up.
That's
We're gonna do
crazy.
Game of L's next week. So anybody that's on here, you better be ready.
Oh snap!
Same crew.
So we
I'm gonna do a Game of L's.
We gotta do Game of L's.
Same crew.
I think I return back to work next week. So
I don't care, Ayo. Whoever on here,
Yeah.
Game
Hold
of
on.
L's, dog.
No, we're not doing that next week, bro.
Why not?
Let's do it. Because the holidays is coming up, bro. I'm not playing no games.
That's true.
Let's start fresh January. Nigga.
I see what you did right there, though.
New year, new Game of L, baby.
Because I got some shitty shit that just came across my library that.
Hey, yo, I was
man.
watching Jim Sterling channel. I had so many doodle games for y'all. Just from Jim Sterling.
The thing is, I got games. I ain't never stopped looking for shit games.
Yeah, but you gotta chill out. Yeah, you gave me fucking Pong. Yeah, that was.
I mean, but that was a once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah, but you can't do that. We supposed to be brothers.
It
like, you
wasn't
don't do that
intended
to
for
people.
We supposed to be brothers.
That's exactly why he did it, though.
Yeah, it wasn't intended for you, dude.
I know, but why? But why though? Like, what did I do? You get Pong? You can't even beat it.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I feel like Pong is better than what I gave Ricky.
Yo, you mean the truck game?
That truck game was.
Gonna block you after
Big
that.
rig
That
trucks.
game was- Somebody told me I should play that in
It
VR.
was ass,
That's
dude.
disrespectful.
That game run like playing on Battlegrounds, run on Xbox.
All right, you know what, guys? Let's go ahead and get the outro. The dub is wild now. Outros. We gonna start with Ethos outro, bro.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me. I know it's pretty quiet for a good portion of this, but no, I do appreciate you guys inviting me on. It's a good conversation.
All right. Dub, you and Ricky was competing for the Xbox Slanderer of the Year.
Do that, bro. Like,
I'm gonna introduce y'all as Xbox Slanderers going forward. So
Slander
I just want to say I don't regret anything that I said today. Xbox sucked. Destiny 2 sucked. Come to my channel. Yeah, and follow me on Twitter. That's all I gotta
Xbox
say.
fans we got in here, boy.
Hey, yo, it's
And
crazy.
nobody
I don't want nobody tweeting us saying they said nothing. That was Dub. I love
No,
that.
that was all Dub and some Ricky.
They said what?
Hey, Latrell.
You not gonna act like you was in the hair too.
Latrell said anybody care about Far Cry 5. Thanks for the donation, bro. I do.
they got the
I always like Far Cry.
Better be better than
Yeah,
Primal.
I don't want to see no gameplay or nothing. Just throw me in it when the game comes out. I'm gonna play it and just I don't want to see people play it. I don't want to see people play a first person game.
The game is usually better when I don't watch gameplay from people sometimes. So, all right.
It's specifically first person, but yeah, my bad.
Jay got your up.
Yep, a good show. And that's all I got to say.
Ricky?
Yo, it was a good show, man. I love Xbox. And make sure you guys check out once again Ethos' channel. I know he said it's on hiatus or whatever, but just still check him out.
Man, he ain't uploaded a video in months, man.
Man, it doesn't matter, man. Show him some love, man. Twitter, all the social media, same thing with Dub and J Got, man. And Game of L's comes in January, whatever. But make sure you guys hit the like on the stream. Stop playing these games, man. We out of here, man. You have a good one.
Prophecy.
Yo, shout outs to the brother Ethos coming through. Give a shout out to GI as a whole.
Facts.
Those are our brothers. Those are our people. Check them out as well as the website, GameLumen.com. Also, you can use the code GI at the Rosie Gaming Chair. I'm out here promoting y'all.
Arazi on my body. It's some Arazi
Check
on
out
your
my
body.
boy Black's brand new mixtape, Vice Biddy.
Hey Chase, you look like you need some Arazi on your body in that.
I'm
Get me
about
together,
to
yo.
get
This is a Staples chair,
Hey,
$80.
We gonna hook you up. We gonna
I
hook you up.
definitely need a
He
chair.
said Staples chair.
I'm about to
Hey.
stream some of this SOS. So if y'all want to come through, and y'all ain't doing shit, come watch your boy.
All right. Final question: Matilda versus L from Stranger Things. Who's getting the dub?
I'll go with 11.
I got Matilda, bro.
Matilda.
You said Matilda. I think Matilda. I think she just don't want to hurt people and
She
shit.
don't.
Yeah,
but like
she holding
knows,
back.
She knows too much though.
Okay,
L is
I pick-
still out here learning, and mind you, Matilda is younger and she know more than L.
that's true. L
And she get a whole class powers, baby.
I don't even know, to be honest with you.
I
I'm
don't
playing.
know,
Yeah.
bro. But we gonna holla at y'all next week. Thank you for coming through. This is what episode 173. We are out.